on. And we are live. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us on this Bank Holiday Friday. And what better to do on a Bank Holiday Friday than play some games? So we're here doing a 5-player tutorial playthrough and review of League of Six, the new version of League of Six, which came out at Essen Spiel last year. Now, if you're watching this back afterwards and you're not watching this live, there will be some timestamps in the video. So if you want to watch the tutorial, that's the first bit of the video. If you want to watch the playthrough, that's the next bit. At the end of the playthrough, we are going to do a round-the-table discussion of this because this is not a sponsored video today. So we can say what we want about the game. It's rubbish, for yeah, hopefully not. Becky's joining me this afternoon. Robert, Bill, and Rob.
Hello.
And I'd originally said to Becky that nobody, don't worry, nobody else has played this game. I'm going to do a full teach. Turns out that you three have played this game, but a long time ago.
Yeah.
So this is actually Vladimir Suhi's first official published game. 2007 it came out. He's then gone on to do lots and lots of other big games, including Underwater Cities. I think is probably his biggest and most popular one, but he's done lots and lots of other games over the years, and this is his first ever published design, published by Czech Games Edition originally in 2007. This is the new version from Dino. They're a Czech company, and I'll tell you the story about this. So every year at Essen on the Wednesday is the press preview day. So everybody who's got a press pass gets invited to this press event where they go round, and most of the exhibitors have a tiny little table and they're basically showing the game off. UK Games Expo have it as well, and it's a really good way for press to see what's going on all in one room rather than having to, walk the halls and everything else. I never go to this event because I generally know what's coming out anyway, so I use that Wednesday to go round the halls and speak to people because it's nice and quiet. So I never go to that event, except for I did last year. So last year I decided, I've got a couple of hours free, I'll go and see what this event's all about. And I walked in, no word of a lie, on the first table that I saw was this. I had no idea it was coming out, right? So I went up to them and I said, is this a new version of League of Six? And they went, yes. I said, I absolutely love the original game. I then went off, found Vladia, the designer of the game, who I've known for a long time, because I don't know these people at all, right? And I said, can you come with me? And I said, can you ask them, can I have a copy of this game? Because they had no idea who I was. And Roger just went, yeah, give him a copy. And that was it. So, so I've got a review copy of this game. Thank you very much to Dino for this. And, I was very happy because this is a game which I really like. So, we're tax collectors in the 15th century.
Excellent.
Yes. Come on, get
Who
it.
says the age of romance is dead?
Exactly. So, 15th century Europe. The time is, there's great trouble going on. And basically, the people at the time formed what's called the League of Six, which is a group of 6 cities, which I think is these cities. And they set up this organisation. And it was really important. It was a big part of history, which is why he set the game on it. We're going to be playing the game, so it's called League of Six. It plays over 6 rounds, and each round has 6 phases in the game, and the game can take 6 players. The original game could only take 5, but then they released an expansion set, which brought it up to 6. So 6 is the number. And in each round, we are going to be following through. I think the phases are printed somewhere, but there's phase 2, there's phase 4, there's phase 5. There is 6 phases. We're trying to get points. We track the points here, which I think is called favour. It might be King's Favour or something like that. But the way that we do that is by travelling our wagon around to the various cities. Now, in each round, because we're 5 players, one of these cities is going to be under the attack of the Hussites. We decide at random which city is going to be under attack, and that city is gone for that particular round. We're then going to play a bidding game, which is the best part of the game. And at the end of the bidding round, we are all going to end up in one of the cities. So we won't have 2 players in the same city. In that city, you will gather a number of things from that city. You will gather shields, which is guards. And by the way, if you want to deal 3 of those out to everybody gets 3 guards to start with. You'll get horses, which will determine how fast you can get to the to do your deliveries. And you will get the goods. And the goods come in 4 different types. We have blue hammers, we have green cloth, we have red grapes, and we have yellow, whatever yellow is, food. So you will gather these resources and you will put them on your wagon here. Probably won't have that many. Okay? And then, in an order determined by how many horses you've managed to collect that round, you start delivering to here. And when you deliver, you've got 2 options. You either deliver to the king's estate where you will get points. Well, you'll always get points for putting a cube on a space. If I put that cube on that space, it's 2 points. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to fill a row. And if you fill a row in the King's Estate, you will get more points. If you fill a row down here, you will get one of these cards. Start of round 1, we're going to reveal each of these cards. So if you manage to complete this line here, this is the 5, you will get this card. Now what this card has on it is it's got some symbols, and at the end of the game we do scoring based on who's got the most of each symbol. So there are 3 types of symbols, so that's got 3 crowns on it, for example. So at the end of the game, whoever has the most crowns will get, what's that, 9? Second most crowns 6, third most crowns 4. So you're trying to collect these symbols for end of game scoring. If you want to, you could end the game with absolutely no symbols whatsoever and just try and get your points elsewhere. That's a very quick overview of the game.
So sorry, completing this line.
Completing this line gets you points.
Oh, so these are right. So these are points.
Every cube is worth points.
Yeah.
But then completing a row gets you points if it's here, or a card if it's here, which is no points immediately, but it is points
at the end of the game.
Potentially at the end of the game.
What's the top one the King's Court gets you?
Points.
So
So is the top row 2 points?
That number. Yes, if you complete the top row, you get 2 points.
And this number refers to this.
Yeah, so this 2 will get you this one, 3 will get you this one, 4 will get you that one, and 5 will get you that one.
And when you say complete, does that mean you've filled everything in that row yourself, or you're the person to complete the row?
Yeah, the way this bit works is also really clever, and we are playing with the weaker horse variant because I think it makes it a better game. What happens is, we'll skip ahead a little bit to this part of the game, which I think is phase 5, is we're all going to have some cubes. Whoever is going first chooses a row, and the variant is they have to be able to put at least 1 cube on that row.
Mm-hmm.
They must fill as many spaces in that row as they can, and then it goes to the next player. Now, not the next player to choose a row, the next player to help complete the row that I chose. So I choose a row, I fill it as much as I can. If I haven't filled it, Rob tries to fill it, then you try to fill it, you try to fill it, you try to fill it. If it gets filled, I get the bonus.
So no one gets a choice.
Then Rob chooses a row, and we go round the table. So this is where the trick of the game comes in, because I might look at Rob's cubes and go, oh, well, he's got a blue and a yellow. I know he's going to choose that row, and he's going to fill it. So I'm going to choose this row.
I don't have a blue.
Because I don't have a blue, I'm going to put that there, and then Rob is forced to put his blue on there, because you have to contribute to fulfilling the row.
Yeah,
so player interaction in Euro games, this has got it in here and in here, absolutely. Right,
Intriguing.
That's a very quick overview of the game. So let's go into more detail. Round 1, and for those people who don't know the game, these cities come with a light side and a dark side. You can either play light side or you can play dark side. Whether you play light or dark, there is a good mix of resources. If you really want to, you can shuffle them up and deal them out at random, and you would get a skew. So you might have games with lots of red cubes and not many yellow cubes. We're playing with all of the light sides today because they're slightly more generous than the dark sides. What we do is, do you want to pick one of those at random? Which is the town that's being attacked by the Hussites? Leuven. Right, so that's there. Right, and then what we do is we're going to put one of these, and the rotation of this at this stage doesn't matter, because if you end in that city, you can then rotate it however you want to. But some of them are more powerful than others. Basically, the ones with the most arrows are more powerful, because what happens is if I end up in this city, I get to rotate that wherever I want, and then I get all the things that the arrows are pointing to. So if I end up here, well, there's only 2 arrows, but you're also going to get the ability printed in the middle. And that ability, that one might be stronger than this one. Yeah, we'll come to those in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, with the selection of which city gets attacked, does that card go back into the deck?
Yes.
So the same city could be attacked on multiple rounds.
So if we were playing a 4-player game, 2 cities would be attacked.
Gotcha.
3-player game, 3 cities. There's always 1 city per player in the game each round. Turn order. Is it just random at the start? Shuffle the remaining markers and place them randomly 1 by 1 on the guard scale, starting with the position with the highest number in the direction towards the lowest number. Yes. So if you want to do them randomly, and we go on the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So play number 1.
2. 3.
I love to count.
4 tax collectors. And 5.
Right, so first round is special because your wagon is at home. So what you're going to do is, so that was phase 1 is set up. We reveal these and we place these on, right? And we decide which city is being attacked. So we've done that. Now we're in phase 2. Phase 2 is placing of wagons, and it's done in that order. So Becky's going to go first, and let's say you choose here, right? You go on the 0. Then it goes to black, so it goes to Rob. You can choose any of the other cities, and you have to start on the 0. So pick another city and go on the 0, just as an example. Right? And then it goes to me, and I decide, based on what you did to me last night in the game of Nippon, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go on the 2. So you don't have to go on the next number. You can go on any higher number. Now, what that's saying is, I actually want to go to that city, and I am offering you, these are secret, by the way. You'll see why, because these cards have got the same back. So I'm offering you 2 guards to, how do I say this politely? Go somewhere else, because this is my city. Now, you've got a choice at that point. You can say, no. I'm going to offer you 3 guards to go away. Or,
so even though I'm just 1 ahead of you, I still have to give you all of the.
Well, you go to a higher number.
Yeah.
So you could go to there and say, no, I'm going to offer you 3 guards. Or you could say, that's fine, I'll take your 2 guards. At which point, I give you 2 guards, but now immediately you move
To a different city.
to a different city, spending 1 guard, because the guards need to guard you as you travel to another city. So let's say, for example, you say, okay, I'll spend 1 guard, which goes back there, and you move to here, and you start off on the 0. Everybody's now in a city. We now go to
2
the next
guards
player.
if you move there.
2 guards to there, 3 guards if you move. So
And
now
you
it will
can't
be
change your mind and kick me out of the next city as well.
not now.
No.
But watch this, because Robert says, I want to go here, and he's offering me 3 guards. So I say, well, I'll take your 3 guards. So I take your 3 guards. I then spend 1 of those 3 guards, and I go here, right? And basically, that's how this goes. And it keeps going like this until everybody is in a city on their own. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you could have one person just bounced around the map,
A-
but ends up with an absolute massive load of guards
Now,
next time.
you are allowed to offer more guards than you have. But at the point, because what will happen if we go here, I'm saying I'm giving you 1 guard to go away, and you say, no, I'm going to give you 2. And I say, okay, I'm going to give you 4. And then you say, okay, I'll take your 4. And I go, I've only got 3. That's why you start on 10 points. Because you can call the king on speed dial, and you can buy a guard from the king for 2 points.
Okay.
You can't go below 0 by giving that. Okay, so yeah, don't go crazy with the bids. But you are allowed to bid more than you've got, and it's only when you reveal the cards and pay that you actually then lose the points. Right, so that's phase 2.
Do you use the guards for anything else?
No. No,
Okay.
that's
So
what the
if-
guards are for.
If you call the king and got an extra guard, would Becky get
Yes,
one of
you
these?
get the guard. I take the guard from there and I use that as part of my payment. Right, so that was town selection. So at the end of town selection phase, we will all be in a town of our own. The next thing we do is we reorder these markers. No, these markers. Yes, we reorder these markers based on how many guards we paid. So if you paid the most guards, so I here, for example, I was on the 7, I got on the 7.
Yep.
And if you ended up being in a city and paying no guards, then it's no guards. If you have 2 people tied for the number of guards, it goes on the town number with the higher one breaking the tie. Yeah, higher one breaking the tie. So either way, we will reorder these. Hope people remember what order they were in. It was...
I know I was
Becky
last.
first, then me.
I think
And
I
then
was
purple.
next to last.
That was
Then
it.
teal, then
That was it.
orange.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll reorder them based on how many guards you paid effectively,
What number you saw.
with the town city number as the tiebreaker. And then we're going to phase 4, and phase 4 is done in that order. Now, phase 4 is when you rotate this, and take the commodities. Now you might think, well, everybody can just do that at the same time. Not when you know the game. It's really important that you wait to see what the players before you have chosen, mainly in terms of horses. Horses is the most important thing, but also potentially the commodities as well.
So if Becky as grey was you'd gone higher. If Becky wanted to move to here, she'd need to pay 3 guards.
No. Just
it's always one
guard to move one space.
Oh, so it's 2 if you move to one that's 2
to
away.
move 2 away. Yeah.
But if there was someone already sat there, say on a higher number, I'd probably have no choice but to move 2.
But you could go there and offer them 4, even if you didn't have 4, in the hope that they'd offer you 5. But if they say, okay, I'll take your 4, then you're calling the king.
Is it possible to be in a situation where you don't have the stuff to move, you don't have the stuff to bribe someone, and you don't have enough?
I've never seen it.
Okay.
Try not to do that. Okay.
I think if you're having to move, you've been paid to move.
You've been paid to move, so you should have the guts. So phase 2, okay. Phase 3 is reordering, and then phase 4 is we turn this, you get all of the goods, and you get the ability printed on the tile. Now, I'll have to look up what these abilities do. Some of them are one-off, some of them are instant, some of them are end-of-game scoring. Yeah, I think the exclamation mark is an immediate one. This one times, I think, is a one times ability that you can use at some point in the game, and I think that, I'm not sure, but I'll look them up in a minute. But you get everything that the arrows are pointing to, and you get the ability of the tile itself.
Do we just take the tile?
And you take the tile, yeah. Once you've rotated it,
and then new tiles will appear.
New tiles will appear for next round.
And in terms of knowing how many horses each player's got, you don't need tokens because it's all about where the arrows are on the
So you don't take the tile just yet.
Yeah.
Then we do phase 5, but at the start of phase 5, we count how many horses everybody's got.
Only counts if there's an arrow pointed at it.
Yes, yeah. Whoever has the most horses will get the most horse tile, which is 5 because we're a 5-player game, right? And you put it on here. Then whoever's got the next number of horses gets this one. If it's tied, city number.
And again,
so this is a better city. If you're in here with 2 horses and somebody else has 2 horses, your 2 horses are better horses. Okay, and then what we do is we put the discs on here to order based on the number of horses we've got. And then we do phase 5, which is the bit that I was explaining earlier on. So whoever has the most horses chooses a row that they can put at least 1 cube in, fills that row with as many cubes as they can, gets the points, it goes round, and if the row is complete, then you get the either extra points or you get the card. And then we keep doing that until nobody's got any cubes left. We all get rid of all of our cubes in phase 5. And then phase 6 is clean up. We take that off. We take these off, and there's other ones underneath. So these are gonna change. And I think we get rid of any cards here that weren't taken, because I think there are 6 cards. Yeah, there are 6 cards for each.
New hexes.
And then we put then phase 1 of next round. New hexes.
What's those cards?
I think that's for these. I'm just going to check those. So, are we okay with the core rules of the game? We're now going to go through what each of these.
So these going on these horses and taking the horses, do they represent the same thing?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of don't need. I remember this when I last taught it. I was like, well, if I've got that to show that I've got the most horses, and I'm on here, why do I need that?
So that's
I'm not sure.
Aesthetic.
It's aesthetic.
It just shows because then you've actually got something on your cart to actually move it.
Does that one look sadder than all the other horses?
It does.
Absolutely, it's only down.
Yeah.
Right. So what do all these tiles do? Well, let's have a look. See. So first of all, we are in round 1 to 2, and we have this one. So this is an immediate effect. Increases your influence on the estates. Immediately take 2 estate cards of your choice from there. And last time I played it, I just got the top 2. I didn't realise it's of your choice.
Okay.
So there's 2 clergy, 2 duchy, 2 whatever, 2 blue, 2 orange, 2 purple.
Which will be more relevant later on.
Yes. So you take, if you get that, take 2 of those cards of your choice. That one. So there's a little number on it which says 5. That means it works in phase 5. And in phase 5, it's if you have the tile with the lowest number of horses at the beginning of phase 5, get 1 point.
So it's
If you have that tile, the sad horse, if you have the sad horse, you get 1 point.
Is that every round or just that round?
I think
It's every round that you have, because, well,
But
potentially
So
that's
that
6
power,
points.
that power could last you for the whole game.
This power does last you for the whole game, and if you take that every round, that will mean you got 6 points. So thematically, because you're on a slower ride, the jester is giving you joy and having fun. That's what it is. Right. This one, that's really simple. You get a guard. In phase 6.
Additional
Of each.
guards.
So in phase 6 of each round, you get a guard.
So that will
Phase
actually be
6
6
was
guards
the
in
last
total
round.
across
It's the
game.
last phase.
Last be 5 guards across the game.
Yeah. This one. This is the Guildmaster. If you manage, so in phase 5, if you manage to reach the bonus while storing goods in the estate warehouse, which is this,
the bonus being.
filling a row,
Yep.
the Guildmaster gets you a point. So if you choose a row in here and manage to fill it, then in as well as getting
With
the card.
the assistance of other
Yeah.
people.
In other words, when you get one of these cards, you get a point.
Cool.
Is essentially what it is. This one.
Spend a guard to get a good.
Yeah, that's phase 5. This is the farmer. In the 5th stage phase, once the order of players has been determined, you can give the farmer one of your guards to work on his farm. In return, the farmer gives you 1 good of your choice. So yeah, spend a guard to get a good.
Very nice.
And that's it. That's what all of the tiles do.
Sorry, I'm sure you've covered this. The horses.
Yes.
The order is the order in which you get to choose a row.
Yes.
Okay. But then we go clockwise.
And
after
then
a
you go
person has
clockwise,
chosen a
yes.
row.
Yeah, I believe it's clockwise, otherwise it'd be a nightmare. Let's just check. Player must fill all positions, place their left. Yes.
Cool.
And you have to be able to fill at least one.
We're
one
playing
of
with the
cubes,
variant, yeah. So without that variant,
Yeah, you
it
just
was a
always
lot
go for
more
that one.
evil,
Yeah.
and you could just choose a row, even if you couldn't complete it, to force the other players to use their cubes. It made the horses a bit too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
everybody got 3 guards.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no, and they're not for you do either.
Oh, I took one from there.
That's
So.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So Becky,
Whew.
where do you want to start?
Sorry, I've just thought of another question.
Yeah.
When we go to the second round,
Mhm.
this will already be out.
Oh yeah. So in
Yeah.
the second round, what will happen? It will already be out. It moves to here,
Okay.
but then your choices are limited. You can either you have to spend 1 guard, but that 1 guard will move you to there, or there.
Okay.
So yes, in the second round of the game, this is already on the board.
So if you've got no, so that might be a situation where
If you've got no guards,
you've got
then
no
it's the
guards
second
and
round.
no points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Paul. Just last, just to clarify how these set collection cards work again.
Yep. So at the end of the
So-
game, whoever's got the most crowns, 9 points.
Yeah.
Second most crowns, 6. Third, 4. Fourth, 2.
And it's crowns, arches, and crosses.
And then whoever's got the most crosses, we do the same.
Yeah,
And then the most
gotcha.
arches.
And then we're getting and it's by filling that row.
Get
But you only
those
get,
cards.
but you only get one card per row
Yes.
completed.
Yeah, it's
so
the
there's not
number
going to be.
Number on the left will show which the one you get to take.
Yeah.
Right, 2, 3, 4, 2, and 5.
So to get the really good card, you only need to fill that row,
Yeah.
which seems quite easy. But filling that row is only going to get you a few points, whereas filling that row, loads of points.
So you get the points for where you. So if I say put down the 2 reds, and then so you were forced to put down the blue, you would get the point.
I'd get
for
1
the
point, you'd get 2 points, and then you'd get
yeah.
that card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only need to
Gotcha.
put 1 red here.
Yes,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. of
it's
course.
1 red
Put
for
2
2
points.
points. Yeah,
Got it.
And these points here, are those awarded only at the end of the game?
end of game.
Are some of the goods are all the goods sort of equal value?
All the
or-
goods are equal value. In this version,
Yeah.
if we were playing a variant where we flip that over, suddenly there's slightly more green and slightly more green
Okay.
if we flip that over. But yeah,
And I presume this is a double-sided board, isn't it? I presume
is.
There's a right. Gotcha.
the other side of the
Yeah.
board is for 2 and 3
Yeah,
players,
yeah.
and if you're playing with 6,
Yeah.
you use that.
Nice.
And there's a variant with 2 as well, where there's a dummy player, because this is the kind of game that does work better at a higher player count.
Yeah. Cool.
Right then, where are you going to go?
I think this is the one that seems to be obviously good, so I'll just wait to be kicked out.
You're
there.
going to start there,
Yeah.
Come here.
right? Well, okay. I mean, it does seem good. So I'll go there, and I'm going to say I'll give you 1 guard for you to leave this city and go somewhere else. Do you want to accept that 1 guard, or do you want to go higher?
I think I'm going to go higher.
Okay.
So I'll go to 2.
You're going to go to 2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your 2 guards.
Great.
Okay, thank you very much. And then I'll spend Brian. You can go through here.
Would it cost you
It
2?
would cost me 2, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use Brian. I'm going to go here.
Just answer that question. Yes, the city under siege still counts for moving around.
There we go.
Okay, so that was Paul's placement.
That was my placement, so now it's Robert's. And at this stage, you can keep track of how many guards people have. So, I've got 4, Becky's got 2, for example.
Just get more complex.
Yeah, later on.
You're not doing a
Oh, no,
good job
1.
of keeping track at the moment. Not even
God,
of your own, I don't think.
I've got 4, you've got
Pay
1.
I think you've got 5.
I have,
because you
but then I had
moved.
to spend 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
They want to go there.
Oh, right, okay. No, I'm going to offer you 2 guards.
I'll take the 2.
Okay. Where are you going?
So
So you have to spend 1 at least.
1 guard gets you to there or to there. 2 guards gets you to there or to there. 3 guards
Can't
gets
go
you
there.
to there. Yeah, so
I'm going to spend 2 to go here, and I'm going to land on the number 2.
Okay, so you spend the 2 guards.
Yeah.
And Rob, you've been offered 2 guards.
I will offer Robert 3 guards to keep walking. Because if he wants to go higher, he'll have to start
Mm-hmm.
burning VPs.
Call the king.
Yeah.
Diddly-doo-diddly.
Kingy, he's taking the taxes from my city. I mean, actually, because these 2, the abilities are actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
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 You're gonna.
I'll look
Oh,
up the king's
4.
phone number.
Yeah, pay up.
Okay, so it's those
for
3.
you, plus phone the king.
Yeah.
So I moved down 2
2
on that.
points.
And give you that 1.
Okay, right, where are you going to go, Rob?
I think I'm going to spend 1 to go here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now Bill. You
Mm.
could just go here and it's all over, or you could go somewhere else.
It's not
and
like I've got
cause-
a large enough army, I could just take the king by force and install myself as emperor. That's a mechanism, right? That's not
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
That's quite good for. Can't afford that anymore. I was going to
Yeah, you'd have
do.
to
I was going to
pretty
do
big
that
deck in
move.
order to go and force him out of there.
So, but that's these 2 are quite. That's the higher number. So I'm going to go here, and I'm offering Becky. I'm offering you 3 guards.
I don't think I've got a huge amount of choice but to accept.
So
at
you're
this
taking the
point.
3 guards.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So
Where do you want to go?
that one gets me 2 of these.
Yep, of your choice.
Yeah. Only the once.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I can get 2 of the things it points at. Or who could I afford to keep? So the guards you get now are the ones that are going to have to carry you into the next round as well.
Yeah.
Gosh. I might just keep it simple and go for the one that's free.
So you're spending 2 guards,
Yeah.
travel past here, go here, and
Was that the right amount? So I had 1, you gave me 2. No, you gave me 3.
so you had 4 and you've spent 2, so you should have
So
2.
I should have 2.
Okay, right. So the phase ends, and now what we do is we are going to reorder based on the guards that we're on. So who's on the highest space?
See Robert with this.
Yeah. So then orange is on 3. I'm on 2. And you two are on 0, but that's the higher numbered city. So it's like that. Okay, so that's the order. Which means Robert needs to rotate his hexagon first. And it's important that you declare how many horses you've got. That's the most important thing.
So the more horses I get, the more likely I am to go first
Yeah.
in choosing a row.
Yeah.
On that.
And you can look here, you know that potentially Rob could get 4 horses
But
with
nothing
that
else.
combination. I could only ever get 2
Oh.
horses.
Yeah.
Bill
I
can
can
only
get
ever get 2 horses. Becky can only ever get 2 horses. So if you went for 3 horses, you are either going first or second.
If you don't pick up any goods, you can't name a row.
Correct.
So you don't need any horses.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, you might not want any horses because that's the tile that is the jester.
Did you say the city number was the tiebreaker?
City number the tiebreaker. So if Robert has no horses and he's in city number 1, he's definitely going last.
Yeah.
Joel is asking why we're playing a 5-player game. It does play 6. It does actually play 6.
Yeah, let's have 3 horses.
Yeah, so you
and
get
I'll
5 guards.
Yes. So do I take the guards
Take
now?
the guards now, and you get a green and a yellow good that go on your wagon.
Lovely.
Right, orange. Bill, what do you want?
Right, well, I think with that power, it's good to for converting guards into goods. So I think it's probably best for me to certainly make sure I've got.
When is it again?
Might go there.
That's
It's
not
in the
with
5th
ours.
phase, once the order of players has been determined. Yeah, we're in phase 4 at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can use it on the round that you get it.
So I think I'll do that. So I've got 2 horses and 2 reds.
2 reds, a blue and a green, and a couple of knights.
And a couple of guards.
Oh yeah, guards, not knights. Right, me.
Well, that'll get you hung to
Yeah.
a guarded knight.
Well, it's tricky. It's very tricky. So your 2 horses on a 6. Your 3 horses. Yeah. Not sure my 2 horses is going to cut it. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to have a couple of guards. A couple of greens and a red. Okay. Rob.
So just quickly check. So apart from Becky, it's who's going here. Who's we've got reds. You're on maximum 2 horses. So Robert's on 3 horses.
It's on 3.1. Bill's on 2.6. I'm on 0.
Here.
Yep.
To take 3 horses, but 3.3.
3.3, so.
And take
Yeah.
2 green.
Yep. And Becky,
Okay.
what do you want? If you were to take 2 horses, you would be going 4th.
Nah.
If you were to take no horses, you'd be going 4th.
Okay. I think I
So I
want to
think you're going
go
for-
pointed at 3 guards, the yellow and the green,
Yeah.
please.
There you go. Okay. So now we do phase 5. So at the start of phase 5.
Do you guys want to put your goods on your little card?
Oh,
Yeah, goods on the card. Once the order of players has been determined, that's when you can use the farmer.
So we've got.
Should we have the horse
So all-
tiles on?
That's
here?
what we're doing now.
Ah,
So who's got the most horses?
3.3.
So you get that one, which goes there.
I'm 2.6.
You're
3.1.
3.1. I think you're 2.6.
Okay.
Becky's 0.2. And I'm 0.1 of a horse. Right. There you go.
And
And
then-
we're supposed to reorganise these, but I don't think it really matters.
No, you're 0.5. Paul. You're
Am I 0.5?
You're on number 5.
Oh, you're wrong then. I don't know that. For some reason, I thought it was on the wall.
I think it might help actually if you
Maybe.
got it on there as
Did
well.
you want to change it? Because you were last.
No, it's
No,
fine.
you okay there? So who's what? You're grey. Who was first?
Me.
Right. Okay. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right. So now we go. Are you using the farmer?
Yes, I probably should. Now this is where it's going to get all calculable, isn't it? So who's going before me? I've got Rob and Robert going before me.
Should we now take
So
markers?
Yeah, I think we
yellow
take them
and
now.
Green.
We've done the horses.
Yes, because we've done the horses, so we can take the markers.
Should I take my cards now?
Yes, that's immediate. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, green in it.
Yeah, any two from that pile.
That's cool.
Do they've all got
Yeah,
to
and make
go
sure
with them
people
anyway.
can see this.
I'm going to change a yellow for a green for a blue.
No, you just spend a guard. To take
Yeah, spend a
Oh,
guard.
to get an extra one.
Yeah.
I will do that to get another.
Send a guard
blue.
to go and work on a farm.
Thank you very much.
So I now mix this up with these.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you
don't
hopefully
quite
lose track of
know
what's going on.
You've got. Yeah.
Okay, and if Paul wins one of them, he'll gain.
I get a point. Right. So we're done. So it's Rob first. Where are we going to go? Which row are you going to choose?
So this is. Are we now in phase 6?
We are now in phase 5. 6 is
This
clean
is
up.
still phase 5. Cool.
So did we have to do these in order as well?
So
We do them in this order.
No, like do you have to do this left space first?
No. Anything.
Okay.
I can pick. So I'm either going to activate. I think.
You need to look at which row is going to be completed,
Yep.
and I think any of them. Whichever row you pick will be completed.
Do we know which bonus cards Becky took? Is that public
We
knowledge?
well, yeah, we can work it out.
Oh,
She took the
I was
crowns.
deliberately sneaky there.
Right. I think. I'll just go for points for the first burst. I'm going to go here.
Yep.
And I'm going to place those two
And
down,
that's 5
which
points.
is 5 points.
5 lovely points. Right.
This doesn't seem to go particularly high.
There are counters when you go over 40.
Sure.
so now I have to put
So-
down what
Well,
I can.
now it goes clockwise.
Clockwise,
Bill,
so
I
I've
think-
got to put the blue down.
Ah,
Have to put the blue down.
Which is
Do you
1
have to
point.
just put down one?
No, as many as you can.
Oh, so if you had a yellow, you'd have to do that.
Yeah.
too.
And then Robert,
Right.
you have to put it down. You get 1 point.
okay.
Then Rob gets an extra 3.
So 1 extra point.
I'm teal. Right.
3 points.
Okay, and now we go to Robert.
Right.
Choose a row.
Green. Yeah.
And the
So-
last big row that has a green in it.
Yeah. In it.
I'm not going to have anything left by the time I get a choice.
No.
Alright.
When you go 4th and 5th, you might not have any cubes left.
Right.
I mean, Bill got a nice decent number of cubes.
Yeah.
But,
Is-
Green. So I could.
but he's not well armed for it.
Not one out for next turn.
Is
I
there
go
a
there.
situation where you carry goods over to the next
No.
round? Okay. Right, so I am then forced to go. So you get a point for putting
Oh,
that
of
one
course.
down.
Yeah, you get the
Can't
point.
see that. Yeah.
So
So
that's
that's teal.
you.
Thank
And
you.
that's
So I get a
one for
point.
me.
And it goes to me, and I get 2 points. Huzzah. But now the
And
row's
you get-
completed, and
I
Robert
go-
gets 4.
Lovely.
Next is Bill. Choose a row.
Hard
Got
to
so
think.
much choice.
I mean, you could just go there and fill that
So
and get the big card.
we've got 2 greens and a yellow to go. Yes, so I think I'm going to go. Which means I should be able to.
Kind of good to have lots of goods and lots of horses,
Mhm.
isn't it?
The balance it off, and the more horses you get, the fewer goods you can have because you've
Bill
sacrificed.
did all right.
Yeah, but he's got no.
I
guns
think I
to
might. I
next
might
time,
complete a row myself.
Yeah. So
So,
it's 3 points and that
Yeah,
card.
thank you.
And you are orange, aren't you?
Yeah, so it's 40.
Right. And then me.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
now,
Ah, so
can
we're
any
not...
row actually get completed?
We've
No.
got 3 greens, a red, and a yellow.
Well, there's no
Oh,
blue
there's
left.
a red.
No, there's no blue left. So none of the other rows can get completed.
So
So I'm just going to go for the one that...
gives you the most points.
Well, I mean, that gets me 4, but then it gets Bill 2 and you 2, and then Bill will get another 2. Is there anything better?
So that would give you 4.
Yeah,
It would
no,
give
there
me 2.
Yeah,
Bill 2.
there isn't anything
Oh, and then
better.
he chooses something
But
else.
also, if you did
Yeah,
the
so I go there.
and get more.
So would you get to start another row?
He
Because
would,
you have goods
yeah.
left
And
over.
then
So
I've
you
got
have to
go
put the
that
red
one
on for 2.
2.
Becky has to put the yellow on for 2. And it didn't get complete, so I don't get the bonus. And then it goes back round. Bill's the only one with
And
goods,
then
and you go there for
go
2
there
points.
for 2 points. There we go.
There you go.
Howdy, neighbour.
Round 1 is done. So we do
Right,
phase
yeah.
6, which is clean up.
Oh, I get an extra guard.
You get a guard.
More troops,
So that
please.
is literally just gives you a guard every
Yeah,
time.
Every time.
Right.
Because it only got me 2
Yes.
markers. So it's a bit more powerful than some of the other ones, I think.
Okay, everyone moves their wagon into the... Yeah. And then round 2. Somebody wants to determine where the Hussites are attacking.
Hussites have attacked.
Yeah.
It would be helpful if they weren't going to
we're in
do something.
Bohemia.
We are, yes. Go on. Right, so that in phase 5, you can swap 1 good for another good.
It's fast.
It's got 5 arrows on it.
Is that
That
before we start this, or
it's before we start that. It's at the start of it.
So you
Yeah.
have to work it out.
That one is take 2 cards from that pile. That one is whenever you complete a row in here, you get a point. That's my guess, but I think that's
Yeah,
It
that
makes
symbol
sense,
is
doesn't it?
here.
half a horse. You have
What?
a permanent half a horse.
That's
Oh,
good.
is that like a
So
tiebreaker?
time-
They
Yeah.
always win the time.
So that would
Always
trump
tries.
the number of on the city you're on. Okay.
No idea.
Less discount to move between regions. I
He makes your guards
Yeah.
stronger when placing or moving your wagon to an unoccupied town. No, it's not that one. No, it's the wagon driver. In the second stage of the round, you discount 1 guard from the number of guards you must pay, minimum of 1.
Yeah, that's good.
So the wagon driver knows shortcuts between towns.
But only between towns, not when you're kicking people.
Correct.
We need to reset the.
Oh, we do. So I'm going to get rid of those 3. Right, round 2.
Okay.
So
Am I going first?
it's that.
Okay. But to
I
threaten
believe.
you all with all my guard cards.
Flip the right card. Which right card?
He was referring to that one down.
Oh, was it those ones? Right. Okay.
So
There was an order of people who played the least amount of guard cards.
Think so. Yeah.
Mm.
right. So we can go. I mean, it just seems
You can just take the one where you already are.
I could. I quite like that.
Oh yeah, it was.
You get a lot of things on that. So I think I want to go there.
That is a
So-
nice one.
I need to spend 2 guards to move there.
Mhm.
Is there a situation? Could you possibly decide to immediately put yourself higher up?
No, you have to start on
Oh.
the 0. There is one special tile, that one, that allows you to start on the 1.
Okay.
But you have to start on the 0. You don't have that time.
That hasn't pushed me out because I'm not actually.
You're not there
in the
yet.
city
Yeah, you're just outside.
Yeah.
It's you next.
It is indeed. Well, I'm going to spend 1 guard to move to this city because I'm already there. I want to go and. work it
You'd
again.
have to spend 2, wouldn't you?
Well, no, he spends 1 to move there.
Oh, and then bribes
And now
me.
he's
with
offering-
that.
how
we're
many
going
do you wanna
into
offer?
bidding. So I think we'll start on the 3.
3. The 3.
Yep.
It's offering you 3 guards.
I will offer you 4 guards.
I'll offer you. What's the next map?
The next one is 5.
I'll offer you 5.
After that, it's 7.
Oh. If I allowed myself to be kicked out of this city,
Mhm.
went to a different city, got kicked out of that city, could I then later come back to
Yes.
this city?
Yeah. And that happens.
a lot of guard cards.
Yeah, I think I will take the 5 guards.
Okay.
Maybe.
5 guards.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Right, where do you want to go?
Oh god, I don't know. That was my only plan.
He can't have. Oh my goodness, he has. Yeah.
Oh god, it'd be shameful to move back to where I came from.
So I sent in wave after wave of men, and that resolved the issue.
Let's go. Oh god, I got so much to get there though. But then maybe you go for the one that makes it fine. I'll go back to here, which
So
costs
it's
2
guards
guards.
to get there. You're now there, and then
Yeah.
it's me.
And I'll just wait for someone to.
So where do I want to go? I mean, that and that don't work together, but don't like this. 2 horses. It's not enough. That's really good.
Mm.
That's too far away.
Oh, you're welcome to come there. Just raise a small army of mercenaries.
I'm going to spend 2 guards, and we're going to go.
Because it's the rampaging horde has moved on to somewhere else.
They have
And just for me to go there is going to cost me 1 guard.
1 guard
isn't
to
it?
go from there to there.
That's what I'm going to do.
Right, Robert.
This one looks good.
Hmm.
So that's Becky, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
A sizable army.
And that makes it cheaper for me to move
Yeah.
later on
This
Yes.
is just one
in,
left.
from city to city. So that's fairly handy. But it's got lots of arrows. So so at the moment it looks like Rob might have 4 horses.
Very likely.
Yeah. Hmm. So yeah, I'm going to pay one guard to move here.
Which one are you going on?
Go on number.
Other horses.
Let's go on number 3.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you'd give me 3. Yeah, I'll take 3. I think I've worked this out right. Okay, so I'm
So many guards now.
gonna move.
Nope, that's not you.
Oh, it's not, is it? Sorry. 1, 2,
2.
and I'll give
Offer
you
7.
7.
So 2 guards to the bank.
Yeah.
You're being offered 7. Now, I know you don't have 9 because you have 1 guard in hand.
Yes, I could suddenly bankrupt myself just to win this bit, but now I'm happy to take 7 to move on.
Okay. Which, actually, I suppose it didn't need to be exact, did it? Because I could have just,
You can make change.
I could have sacrificed that, couldn't I? But that's the
1, 2,
exact
3,
amount I had.
5, 6, 7. I'm not doubting you. Just
just
I
checking.
presume you can make change.
You can
with
make
the-
change if you have a
Right,
3.
so-
Yeah, you can swap up whenever you want.
let's see. I've got a 4 and a 4.
Right. I think I was more or less exactly where I was when I started.
But you got the thing you
It's
want.
a 3 jump to get back. Or I just again pay almost no guards to go and snag that 3 pointer over there. And take. Right, I'm going to spend 2 to jump to here. 4 to clear off.
So you're being offered 4.
So, yeah, I've already got the Emperor on speed dial. I think I'll take the 4.
There's only so many favours you can call in at a time.
So,
Where are you going to go?
so
Empty space is really far away.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to play 3 guards just to get back to there. Do you?
pay 1 to the bank to go here.
And you're offering me 2.
1, isn't it?
I'm offering
So
1.
you're offering me 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick. I'm going to try and stay here and offer you 2. One of them's called Bill. The other one's called Ben. Very good. They got their own TV show. He's not
Yes,
convinced.
I'll take the money. I'll take the money.
Take the money. Open the box.
So
No
go
card.
again.
I'm going to pay one to the bank to go here.
How much are you offering, Bill?
Um, one.
So as if nothing else, you're sort of earning your way as you move
Yeah.
around.
But I think it's like the more you jump, the more you're having to burn passively. So it's interesting.
Take the one or counter offer.
It's also really just one's just not enough to prime you to move. isn't it?
Exactly.
I'll go back with 2.
So Robert's making a profit of 1 every time he moves. So
Slowly charging up.
Okay, I'll take the 2.
I have to lose it's 2 per guard, isn't it?
yeah.
So go to 14.
No, you're buying 2 guards, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I've
Oh right. Okay.
My God,
of
thank
course. Yes, that's
you. Thank you. I will remember that in the future.
Okay. And
So
then you
now
have
I'm
to pay.
going to pay 1 to the bank
You're
to
going
go
here?
here on the 0.
Okay.
it was a tough call.
That's the end
Yeah.
of the thing, isn't it? So
Okay. So who's on the most? Becky. Becky's on a 7. And we have black on a 4. And then we have purple on a 2, orange on a 2. So mine's a 4, yours is a 6.
teals.
Things like that. And teals on there. Right. Okay. So phase 4. You rotate your hexagons.
Right.
So you have to declare first
Oh, yeah.
which one of those 6 things do you not want.
Okay, so horse-wise, the maximum anyone else can get is 2 and a
There's a
half.
4 here.
Oh, there is? Okay, thank you. That would have been short-sighted of me. I'm hesitant to give up the guard. But I can always buy some guard. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as it is. I
Yeah, I
think.
thought you might. So 3
Glad you knew what I was doing.
3 wheats, some wine, some hammers.
Yep. 3
There
guards.
you go.
Oh, no, sorry, 2 guards.
2 guards, and you have
4
4 horses with a 4.3 horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Those
Me. Spin this one round like this. And take 3 guards, please. 2 horses. 2 corn.
Right.
Tools and some cloth.
Bill.
I think because I'm going to be going. I'm not sure if the 2 horses is actually going to make much of a difference to me.
Will beat.
Oh, he hasn't got the half a horse, has he?
No.
So
could
I,
have just been a little horse. It could be.
Yeah,
a
might be a
and I
pony.
could imagine I would
Double
be. I won't be
pony.
4.
No,
I
no, it's a midget
will
horse,
be.
not a
I'll
goat.
be
Not a goat, definitely.
blue.
Look at you call
So I've got a higher one city, haven't I? So in which case I do want the horses. So I think. I also want the guards. It's probably going to be leaving it as it is, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so
two blue and a
two
green.
horses. And
2.6.
Yeah, 2.6 horses and 2 guards.
2 guards.
Okay.
Is that right for the?
Actually, 2.06.
Mm,
Because the
yes.
half
Oh yeah, because the
Horse,
last ones,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I definitely want the horses. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. So I get 2 greens, a blue, and a yellow, and I get a couple of guards.
Mm.
And finally, Robert.
Mm. Not much point getting a lot of horses because I'm way down the list already.
2 point. You'd be Rob.
Yeah, you'd be
Okay,
ahead of
okay. So,
And-
right.
Rob. You wouldn't be ahead of Bill. You wouldn't be ahead of me because I've got
No.
the extra half horse.
Hmm.
So it would be a difference between.
Okay, I'll
4th and 5th, isn't it?
go
Well,
there.
don't want to make
So that
the mistake I made
means
last
that
time.
I get 2 horses, a green,
Who's currently fifth?
and 2 blues.
I'll be fifth, I think.
Yeah. So it would be a difference between fourth and fifth.
So a green and 2 blues.
So 2 horses and 2 of those cards of your choice.
Lovely.
Okay. So most horses.
Me, Becky with 4.
Second most horses. I think it's me.
You with your 2.5.
And then I think I'm third because I've got the two
Yep.
two
Two with the 6 on the
Stand
tiebreaker. 2 with the 5 on the tiebreaker. 2 with the 2 on the tiebreaker.
We can get our tiles.
Someone's questioning
Thank
how
you.
good you got. Do
What did I do wrong?
you remember how you had it arranged?
I'm here, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Was I rotating that one?
No, hopefully not. I think they're saying you get a red rather than a yellow.
What's that?
No, I had it there. It was 2 green, a blue, and a yellow. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you
It
had
was
it there.
either that or that. But no, it was definitely that. So 2 green, blue, and yellow. Thank you for keeping me honest.
Just checking. You didn't take any guards, did you?
I took 2 guards.
Well, no, because then you.
There's 2 lots of 2.
No, because then you wouldn't have the horses.
So then
Okay, that was it. Yeah.
2 guards.
2 guards, 2 horses, 2 get. That looks fine. 3. That was you, I think. Bill. Yeah.
I took
Oh yes, thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
right.
And I'm gonna trade in that for a red.
And who's got the
Your
exchangey one?
Me. Oh no, that's who took my piece?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
I want you.
Okay, so I've
You've got the exchangey
I've
one.
got the exchangey one. So,
So
I
you can now swap one of your goods.
So everyone's
for
got
one of
green.
anything else.
Only 2 of us have reds. I should probably know what I'm going to go for in a second as well, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you got first choice. Maybe to play the entire run on your own.
No, but which means
But do
this,
you want to? That's
it means this decision is more. I should have more idea what I'm doing, shouldn't I? So I pick a row. Everyone else helps me complete it. Then someone else picks a row, or I pick a row and complete it myself, but I don't get much difference in points.
It's sort of in some ways you don't want to complete the row yourself.
No.
You want to get
I would
the few
switch
higher
a
point
yellow
ones
for a
and then
Yeah.
green
someone
just
else
so I have a
will
bit of
complete
everything, I think.
Right, and off we go. Delivery time.
I'm not ready. So, okay. I think I'm going to go. Just trying to figure out if you want the points as you go or the points potentially at the end. Let's just go. Right, I'm going to go. Can I do this? So I get 4 points.
You can. Have 4 points.
Or grey.
Great, yes, please.
So I have to help. I don't want to get a point.
Okay, I cannot.
And then Bill, and that's the red's all gone.
Yeah.
That's 1 point.
1 point. But then
And then I get that
Becky
card.
gets that card. Right, next is me. So with no reds
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
available, I am going to go here, get myself 3 lovely points. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I must go to the next one, which is
1 point.
it's just 1.
Yeah.
1 and 1.
So-
Yeah, you cheeky.
And
Yeah.
1 for me.
So that's one for.
What do you
Orange
think? So I
or
get this,
black.
and because I get this, I
Oh.
get another point. Ding.
Yeah.
That's me, isn't it?
Yep.
So, well, I can certainly complete
That top row can be completed.
That top row can be completed, but
It's not bad for you, is it?
that one can be
'Cause you do
completed as
the big,
well.
Yeah. Anything without red.
Can that one be completed?
Yeah.
3 green. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. We've got 3 yellows here.
So 4 points.
4 points.
Goes to Robert. Can't
Haven't
help.
got any yellows.
Are you on that bill? Is that 21.
20, I think.
So I have to place
You
both
have to
of
place
mine,
both
but
of
I
them.
can choose to put them on the slightly better
Yeah, so you get
positions.
3
with
points.
three.
I get 1 point. Then Bill gets that.
And I also get a
All
point
those
for
cards.
completing a row.
No, that's completing a row here.
Oh!
That's the opposite of this.
Never mind.
Oh well.
Right, next. Robert.
Yeah. So
Still.
There is a row that can be completed.
I could go
And
for
it's
that
worth 4
one.
points. Yeah.
So yellows. Has someone got a yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, let's
God,
do
you get 8
a green.
points.
Yeah, that's big.
So that's
Damn.
4
Yeah.
points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
Throw one in.
Rob puts that on for 1.
1 point for that.
Which is
1 point for black.
pale black.
And then another 4 for teal.
2,
Nice.
3, 4.
Okay.
Mm.
Now we're at the
I've
point
got-
where no rows can now be completed.
So I've got a yellow and a green, a blue, a blue, 2 blues and a green.
So the fact that I still have this, I might have to put it on a row that someone else has chosen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So could Rob choose to say put the green down but not the yellow?
He has to put all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
has it always been that
Yes.
way?
Yeah.
Did I do that right then when I did my row?
I think
you did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you checked everything you're down
Cool.
that you could. So I might as well start this one and get 3 points for going with those two there.
Yeah. So 3 points for black.
3.
Okay. And then Robert puts the blue on. He gets 1 point.
And then I just got very
And then
happy.
that's that done. And then it goes back to the
You
start.
get your point, Robert.
Thank you.
I will put that one down for 3.
You get 3.
Mm.
Nobody else
Three.
can contribute to that.
No.
And then it goes to me. And
Oh, you've still got
I choose
one.
to start this row and I get 1. Hey!
Didn't realise you still had one.
Yeah, just a little green.
Very,
Very close.
very close.
Right. Clean up. Round 2 is
Can I get
done.
an extra guard, please.
One extra guard.
Thank you.
Okay, round 3. Somebody want to determine where the Hussites are attacking?
And then those other tiles will come back when these two.
And flip over.
Oh, okay. So is there a round number on them or anything?
Yeah, well, second phase. There.
Oh,
So
yeah.
these are all tier 1.
They hit an all band again. They had so much fun there last time. They came back and did it
Right,
again.
so in Boughton,
So I will be going last in deciding where we go this time. Ah, it's
Yes.
ridiculously good again.
it's ridiculously good again. And the special ability is you get one of those cards.
Mm.
Right, so everybody understand what that one means?
1 point for every red
I
good you've
believe
got.
for every one that you deliver. It's the viticulturist. For each piece of red goods that you store in the 5th stage, you get 1 extra point. Yep. So every time you
So
store a
Laura's
red
putting
good,
it there.
They spawn on one which is not particularly good.
Mm.
okay,
That's just a straight.
that's the remaining card. That is the negotiator. If your wagon is placed on a number from 0 to 3, then your opponent's bid must be at least 2 guards higher than your position on the counter.
They can't
So they
go
cannot
right
raise the
next
bid
to
by
you.
1. They have to raise it by at least 2.
Okay.
And get
Ugh.
2 guards in phase 6. Right, round 3. Robert, you're first.
What?
Our horses.
Horses.
Oh, yeah. And yours is back to the training ground.
Nicer option, what I was thinking.
It's got 4 horses. It's got 4 horses, but you can't get all 4. So the most you can get there is 2.
2.
Oh, that is a passive generation of 2 guards.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
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 Which is good.
Mm. Just snag that and get Robert's mercenary army kicked off to into higher game.
Let's pay.
So it's 1
Pay
to
1.
go either here, here, or here.
Yeah, to pay 1 to go here.
You think you're going to get that for 0?
Well, I don't think I'm going to get
Yeah,
it, but
no,
I'm going
okay,
to
yeah.
start
You're
the
gonna
bidding.
start?
That's the start of it.
My problem is I'm all the way over here. Which one of these do I want? I mean, that's a bit rubbish.
Which one's a bit rubbish?
That's a bit rubbish.
Okay.
I think that's a bit rubbish. And I'm going to spend Alfonso. And I'm going to go here.
Bill.
I'm going to spend 2 guards. So 1. Oh no, actually, it doesn't work that way. 1 guard to go there.
Yep.
I shall. I don't want to get involved in what's about to kick off over here.
He's going to kick off.
It's going to kick off.
Or it's going to go very cheap.
I think I'm going to spend 1 guard with my discount because of this one
Oh, yeah.
to move to here,
Right.
and I'll jump up to offering 3.
So,
So you
I think you're sort of like brandishing it in against someone. Go on, take the guards.
Wow, that's what he's doing now.
Yeah.
3.
I'll take your 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
Where do you want to go?
I'll spend 1.
Turn them upside down. They look like an elephant.
Oh yeah.
So what have you
Spend 1 to move next door to go here. And bid 2 for that one.
Okay.
It's Bill, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, it's too many points to lose. I will take your 2 guards.
Okay, let's change that. 2 for you.
Thank you. And I'll spend 1 guard to move. Oh, that's me to there.
Okay, right. I don't have a clue what I want to do. Or
Go here, bid 9.
9.
I have seen it go to 12
That would
sometimes.
put
I think
me
it's
back to
it-
the
He can
beginning,
rumble.
I
If
think.
It can really
you've got
ramp
the
up.
guards, and because the guards aren't worth points at the end, are they?
So that's you, isn't it? How many cards are you holding there?
2.
2. You just get one of them. I don't want one of them. How did you do that thing where you moved around quite cheaply last time?
He's got his.
He's
No,
got,
I
he's got a wagon
I
driver.
mean, what Bill did, where he just got everyone to pay to kick him
Oh,
out.
that? You have to be canny.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm canny.
You have to go in the place where everyone else wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be just enough that they have to pay a fortune to get rid of you.
I was hoping Robert might be tempted to pay me a little bit more than that, to be honest, but he wasn't. I think that's a good deal for. I think that's a good deal for. Yeah.
To go there.
That's more like.
So 1 guard to get there, and you're being offered 3.
Go to 4.
Okay, I will take 4.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You're learning. 4 for you.
Okay.
Where do you really want to go?
I guess I'll offer you 4.
Okay, you're offering me 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know he's going to take it.
You'll take it. You know. Oh god.
He's only got 2 cards,
Yeah. There's 4.
and I don't think one of them was a 3. So
Spend 1 to jump to here using my shortcuts. You can do that.
Yep.
It's just a different kind of one, isn't it?
An unoccupied city.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
yeah, okay.
Um,
How many are you offering?
I'll offer you 1.
2.
I'll go to 3.
What was that special power again? That's
It's the negotiator. The other player can't offer you 1 more. I think it was.
right.
They would have to offer you
Must be at
if
least-
you're on the 0 to 3.
Must be at least 2 guards higher than your position on
Yeah.
the counter is. If you're on 1, then have to go to minimum 3.
I'll take your 3. Okay.
Very expensive, isn't it?
Go there. 1. That's going
I
to
mean,
cost
you
me
have to
2.
pay-
That's going to cost me 1 guard, isn't it?
It's clever how it takes the bank takes money out
Yes,
of the game
yes.
during the round.
It's
so
not
it
a zero
becomes
sum
tighter
game.
and
Yeah.
tighter.
Oh.
I'm going to offer you 2.
I'll take your 2.
Well, you know,
I will.
I'm afraid you're only having 1. And then the other one
Causing
is
it.
going to be king.
Oh, that's right, yes. So, and then someone's move there. I'll offer you 4.
Yeah, I'll take the draw.
Now he goes off to Paul. You know, if anyone wants to kick me out, I'd be open to it.
I mean, he's having a look.
Yeah, I'll pay 1 to jump back to here with my
Using
good
your
cards.
shortcut. There you go. You asked for it.
Offer you
5.
5.
Yep. Okay.
That's
Taking
that,
it?
That pays the bank.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. Oh gosh, actually, why did I think this was a good idea? So I will pay 1 and offer you 5.
This is brilliant. This is.
Oh my god!
Oh, the last time I played this, nobody wanted to do this.
No one wants this.
Everybody was just like, "No, I'll go here for 0. I'll go here for 0. I don't
But
want to
also,
get."
it's really, for most of us, it's really expensive to
I'll
get
take,
over
I'll
that.
take
Yeah.
your 5.
It's the far side of the map.
Thank you.
Hang on, there's one more to come.
So, right.
It's now starting to possible BPs.
Well, mate,
You've got no
You've got
guards.
no
I've got no guards. Becky's got no
Well,
guards.
so-
Well, I'll have 7 if someone tries to push me out, and I can get pretty far across the map with that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. It's 3 to get all the way over to here. So
So someone's
But you
got to go here and
do
here at some point. No, not
not
here.
here.
Yeah, someone's
Somebody has to go there.
Someone's going to have to run out of
Yeah.
money eventually and just go there.
Or someone's going to go, I've got 10 guards, I'm
Yeah.
going to save
I'm
them for
happy
the
with
next
this.
Yeah.
It
round.
costs
Very good
me
for this
3
round,
I mean,
to
technically,
move.
you could
that.
have no guards in hand, still jump above someone. If they say yes, you're going to have to burn so
Exactly.
many VPs
Yeah.
to pay them that will cripple you. So
Mm.
eventually, it's just worth it just to go there and stop being hammered.
So, how many people watching us live have played this game? My guess is not many. But if you have, let me know.
Where was this? Kameni?
Commends.
Commends. If anyone's from Commends, don't take this personally that we sort of bankrupted ourselves.
But
not
it's
that
a
touch
rubbish
your
city.
Yeah, sure, it's lovely.
I wonder how many of these places still exist with the name that they have at the time.
I don't even know what country we're in.
Well, it's Bohemia. So it's
Part
Czech
of-
Republic,
part of-
that area
Thanks.
at the time.
Let's go there. Well, it costs me 1, 2,
Commends is a
3.
town in Germany.
Oh, I just made them pay for it as you went past.
It does mean I get
A ridiculous
I
amount
get
of
shields.
Yeah, you're going
I
to
get
Oh,
get.
you've done it.
cards.
You've done that.
easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's on the most?
Very nice.
That would be me.
Grey.
5 and
5 and 5. So it's
oh,
grey and then black. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so
And then
then
orange is on the 4. I'm on the
Same
2.
order.
It's exactly the same order.
Same order.
Right.
oh, which means I have to spin
You have to spin your hexagon.
Spin to win.
first. Right, okay. So horse wise, 4, 2, 2.5,
2.5.
2,
2.
2. Oh,
Wow.
right, I want the red good, and I want the other good, which means I'm losing out. Oh, I can probably need some more shields. Not like, giving away how broke I am there.
I hope you worked it out, am I right? So,
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go for that, please.
2 green and a red.
Thank
2 horses with city number 5, and you get 3 cards.
Please.
Rob,
okay.
which one of those 5 things do you not want?
6 things.
Okay,
So I will take get 4 horses, 2 guards,
3 yellows.
Alright.
3 yellows, a red, and the blue. On the wagon, boys.
All right. Bill.
That's an annoying choice.
Mm.
But I think I need, to be honest, I was going there more for the bonus than anything else. But I do need the guards. So I'm actually going to leave it as it is and go for 4 guards and 2 reds and 0 horses.
Why is everyone getting red goose this round? You're really screwing it up for me.
Ruin it, you ruin it.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
so no horses.
Mm-hmm.
2.5.
Yep.
4 can't beat that. You can only get 2. So if I get 2, I'm going second because I've got the half a horse.
Yes.
But if I go there, I go into next round with no guards,
Do it.
which is a problem.
Yeah, so you have to,
Whereas if I go there,
yeah, you should have to get at least 1 deck.
I'm just having a look at
removing
this.
your
You
first
don't want
attack,
any
and then
red
you-
goose.
that's fine. That's fine. We'll have that. So I'm going to get 2 greens, 2 guards. Thank you. I've got me 2.5 horses. Robert.
So,
That's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, the abilities are amazing.
so yeah.
That'll keep you in guard for the rest of the
Yeah.
We have no responses to the have you played this game? So I'm guessing everybody watching hasn't played the game, which is fine. It wasn't, I mean, yeah, 2007. A lot of people are newer to gaming than 2007. And I think, to be fair, if you didn't play this in 2007 to 2009, you probably wouldn't. Yeah.
got lost into the.
Yeah.
I'm choosing between those 2 things at the top. So I'm going to have a yellow. Do I want a
You're only yellow.
blue
Yeah.
or a green?
And you want
Would you-
horses.
Do you want 2 horses or 2 guards?
Because if you don't take
I think
the
I
horses,
want
you are
the-
definitely going last.
I think
Last,
I want a
last.
blue. And if I go last, then I get a point.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not sure it's worth it. I think I'll go there and get a blue and a
Blue and a yellow, and you're going to get 2 horses. Right. So what do we do next?
Horses.
Horses.
So you get
Who's got the most?
me with 4,
I think it's me next.
With
With
your
2.5.
2.5.
horse.
3.
So I have
2 out of 5.
And then we have 0. Oh no, and we got 2
I've
there.
got 2.0.
There we go.
Okay.
Your bonus.
I
doesn't
get
trigger
the slow
one.
horse
Average.
No.
and I'm going to spend my guard for a good.
I'm going to swap a green good for a red good because I get.
You say the
bonus
slow
to
horse. I
supply
think
it.
someone takes pity and lends you a something.
Sure, that's-
They're calling it a
that's-
horse.
I'm going to go for. I'm going to spend a guard for
It oinks
another
a lot for a
red.
horse, but it still pulls the card.
So we can
eventually.
pick these up now, can't we?
We can now pick them up.
And that's, I assume that's every time, right?
Yes, every time you deliver a
Otherwise,
red
I've
good.
made
So
a
here's the
terrible
question.
mistake.
Both Bill and mine ability lets us take one of those cards.
Oh,
Who
which
picks
order do we do?
first?
Which order do we do it in?
Because
Yeah,
we're resolving this in the order.
Let
I'd
they
expected.
this order because it says after this is determined, so we'll say that
I'd
order.
assumed it was city order.
Either.
Might be wrong. Who knows?
Does it make
I
any
will take the
difference to you guys?
crucifixes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all good.
Yep.
Delivering of goods. Black first.
Always mentioning it was Agricola and Brass were both out there. As well.
Were they?
Yeah.
No, I never heard of either of those games.
Yeah, they're not.
Some, I think it was some small splash local release.
Yeah.
Testing, yeah. You know, very, very.
Spanish only.
So
It was 2007, was it? Wow.
Pretty obscure. You wouldn't have heard of it.
I was there. It was only in German. I bought it. €30. A bit more expensive now.
So that was. Which one was that?
We are delivering. Can you shoot first?
Yes. So
Mr. Fast Horse.
let us go. for immediate points or in game points. I think I'll risk the immediate. So I'm going to spend a red and a blue on this one. Take 2 points.
Okay.
Someone next called Bill.
I'll take the 1 point
Just
and
one.
you get your row.
5. 30, please.
Right.
Well,
Next.
I've not got a lot of these endgames scoring cards, so that could come back and bite me.
Is there... Oh, no, there isn't 2 blues.
Why would you want 2 blue?
Because then I can do that and get 5 points and get... Oh, my
Yeah.
No,
God.
nothing for
that
you.
is unfortunate.
Wow. I mean, there is 1 blue, but this... Right, I'll go here.
Right.
So I get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
So
Nope.
all the way around to.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Bill.
1 point for Bill. 1 point for Rob.
Triggered it.
And then I get this, and I get a point because of that.
Right, on to
Becky.
Becky. Okay. Does she know what she's doing?
Becky the Grey.
Why is she talking about herself in the third person? Okay.
What
So.
would Becky do?
Rob thinks it's very strange that Becky's talking about Becky in the third person. Rob would never do that.
I
What does
think
Bill
we
think?
need to stop this before she ends it permanently.
Billy's worried that he's
Oh,
not going to. He's not. This is not going to be a good round for Bill.
With the 1 red cube.
Yeah, but I did get the card. I knew I was going to be in
because
this
there's no
situation,
more
and I have got some guards for next
Right.
turn.
There's no blue. That's terrible. Why didn't the person who had the choice to change their cubes out change to a blue?
I don't know. Why didn't they?
There's a lot of yellows still out, so I could
There's
get
a lot of yellow.
3 points that way.
I'm sure it can happen that you can end up with a cube and know where to put it, at which point you just lose the cube.
Mm,
Guess it's theoretically possible.
yeah, so I think I'm going to go there. So that's 2 points plus an extra point because it's a red. So that's 3 points. And then that's just going to force
Not for me.
I
You
get
get-
6.
You get
force you
6.
to get 6 points. Terrible.
Wow.
It's not the end of the world.
No.
Then Becky gets another 3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
But I think I actually got, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You
just-
got 5 and I got 6 out of that.
That's
No,
your-
I did
not
get
complaining.
6.
Your
with
choice
my
of row.
magic power.
Oh, with your +1. Of course, yes.
Robert.
Right.
Choose a row. Can a row
so
get completed?
Green.
Yes,
Yes,
it can.
I could go here.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
there's green. So
That's
that's,
the best
the only
one
one.
for you.
Yeah.
You get a
How
point.
many points?
You
That's
get 1. I get 1, and you get that.
Thank you.
Feel like maybe we
So-
should done.
Right.
Would be back.
And then I get another 3 points.
No. You got the.
Oh
card.
no, sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that was that.
So that's
Bill, you got red.
3 points.
Oh,
That's
you
3
might do
points.
And then
And
it's
that's
just
it.
To me.
And then it's
isn't
back
it?
to Rob.
I
Then
got
it's me.
You
I
got
have 1. Then it's you. You
Yeah,
got red.
so I'll take the 2
2 plus the
extra
1.
1.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Very nice.
I was going to say it's quite close, apart from Rob.
Well,
Yeah.
come on, best bet.
Helped you a lot there, didn't it?
That is the end of round 3. We are halfway through the game.
Can I have 1 extra guard for me and 2 extra guards for Robert, please?
1. Oh,
So now what we
Thank
do is
you.
we take these tiles, we flip them over, and we shuffle them.
Is it phase 6 now?
5.
So now phase 6.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I
it?
think
Oh,
I've
that-
just got my.
That's why you've just been
That's
given
what
2
I-
extra
Not
guards.
round 6, phase 6.
Yes.
Round 4, phase 1.
I think I'll flip this one over because it was an instant.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
isn't
instants can be
anymore.
flipped.
Back we go, man. Lovely team of forces.
Right. Where is being attacked? This turn.
Oh, yes. So, the Horde marches off from, is that Lothon?
Lauben.
Lauben. And they decide to march on
Dun, dun, dun.
Gurlitz.
Gulitz.
Gurlitz. Right in the Gurlitz.
Right. So the ability of Zitao is
Oh, you always have 1 extra.
One
you
extra,
get,
one
you get an
pin,
extra arrow.
Oh, I love that.
which you can
Is
put
that-
anywhere.
Is that immediate?
I don't believe it's on the.
It's round.
So it'd be after
Oh,
you've
so we-
received.
So we take that in round 5,
Yeah.
but it only works in round
Yeah.
4. Okay.
No, that's sad.
When collecting tax, you can add 1 imaginary arrow pointing to anywhere you want. This effect also applies to the current tax token. Yes,
Ah,
it does.
But it has to be different.
But it has to be, yeah, you can't point to the same place twice.
right.
Like, got that
Very
in
nice.
one.
Because it's a 3 now, and it'll be
That one's easy.
an extra
It's
horse. and a
extra
half.
1.5 horses.
That's nice.
Well, if you get that, Paul, at least you'll have a.
You-
What you
We,
think?
we can glue your 2 halves of a horse together to create a new one.
1 victory point for every
you
Or is that
prefer?
spending?
No, you can
You
spend
spend a
victory
point to get a good.
Ah,
Oh,
which
Okay.
can then be
Yeah,
converted.
just like
you
spending
put
your
that
guard to
in
get
for
a
more
good.
goods,
yeah.
I guess. But would you have to do that before we started putting stuff down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, every time you place a green, you get an extra point.
Yeah.
And it's got 4 arrows.
Yeah.
Gain an extra red or an extra yellow. And it's
In
got
phase
4 arrows.
one.
In phase 1.
Yeah, the innkeeper. In phase
Phase
one, the
one.
innkeeper secures you 1 wine or 1 food.
And which is phase 1? What we're doing?
Phase 1 is this.
Okay.
Suppose it was phase 6 of the previous.
No, this is phase 1.
Oh,
This is
so-
where we set up.
So we duck these in phase 1, do we?
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
Right, phase 2. Wagon time.
Okay, well, once again, the city you were at is being burnt down. I'm starting to get a bit suspicious here. You're the vanguard of the invading forces.
I'm just making the city that is really attractive to horrible people.
Oh, and you were just up on it, signaling to someone out in the woods for a bit of a laugh and leaving the gates open in
Yeah.
case you wanted to come back in.
Accusation.
Right, Robert, you're up first.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, yes,
Right.
Where do you wanna
we
go?
This way, don't we?
Let's go to Lurbow. So that cost me
So,
1.
1 guard. Right, me. So I'm also spending 1 guard. But I'm gonna go. Where am I gonna go? I'm going to go here. Remember, I've got the negotiator, so if you go here, you have to go on the 2.
Cool.
Or at least on the 2. Bill, you're next.
Spend 2 guards. Change that.
Where's he going?
I'll go there.
Yeah, buddy.
Darn.
Darn. I think I will spend 1. I'm going to spend 1 guard. I'm going to move to here.
Right, so
It's all peaceful so far.
Good finish,
Right.
good finish here, Becky.
I mean, that is given that
It's not a bad, not a bad time.
yeah.
I mean, but no, for
I
1
mean-
guard.
It's kind of fun to cause some chaos. Though. Get an extra arrow, but it's not many arrows.
Another 3 goes though.
2 goes. This is
2 after this one.
Yeah, but it includes
including
this one,
itself,
isn't it?
yeah.
It will give you 3 choices total
Yeah.
during the game.
I suppose it would only cost me 1 guard.
And then we all get what we want, but no cost.
Yeah, but that just sounds too easy.
It does.
Sounds madness, doesn't it? Yeah, just about
Right.
everyone cooperating.
Okay, so unless I get paid more than 1 guard, I'm basically just wasting Bill's guard for no reason. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. How many horses is everyone currently looking at?
Maximum 3 for me.
I could get 4.5.
Oh, you'd have a ton, wouldn't you? Let's give that a shot. Right. A1 to go there. Actually, no, hang on.
You've been offered 2.
Should go back with 3.
I'll take it.
Well, we did actually have that 3, and I will lose 4.
Ooh.
Right.
Yeah, someone really wants
Bouncing.
Watson. Fratson.
1 guard to move, and you're being offered 2.
Bouncing might be in Nucleum.
I think it is.
Quick thinking. Three.
I'll take it.
Okay. You spend 2 of my BPs, please, for an extra bod. One.
Okay, so one to move,
Yes, it is.
and you're offering me 2.
Yeah.
Take your 2.
Damn it. Right, what have I ended up with? That was not the plan.
Oh, it's not bad.
I will spend 1 of them to go here.
Come in.
I'm going to offer Robert 1.
Ooh, that means if I want a counter offer, I have to go to at least 3.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would then give Paul, won this one, Paul get a permanent 2
2 horses.
when he dies. Probably means you're going to get the major horse more times than not.
I will offer 3. Move me on to the 3.
I'll take your 3. Just check them for quality.
Don't look in the mouth, will you?
Well, I'm definitely spending 1.
There you go.
Might spend more than 1. So what's the horse situation? Potentially 4, potentially 3, potentially 4, potentially 3.5. Wow, not good. You didn't want to be there. But
So
did
make-
I,
so make
did
sure
I
he
want
stays
to
there,
be
just
there?
for-
Did I want to be there? That's the question. I mean, that, and that, and that. If I go there, you're probably going to accept it. I think I've decided this is where I want it to be, but I can't now.
Actually, yeah, we're going to that now.
I mean,
And if I go there and
can
offer you,
always-
you'll probably leave there.
Oh yeah, of course you can't just go back.
No. Well, I could have done. I could have said no, and I'll go here, but I've accepted the offer.
That, is it?
I have to now leave.
Choose someone who'll kick you out again and come back.
It's going to be. Okay, so I am going to. I've already spent 1 guard. I'm going to spend a 2nd guard. I'm going to go here and offer Rob 4.
Fully bankrupt himself.
Accept the 4.
Oh, where are you going?
Yeah. I'm going to go. Does Rob just accept that he can jump straight over to there? But that it only cost me 2.
Because you're a shortcut.
And I get
Yeah,
that permanent +1 to each of my. Which we did say it does work on the first time.
it does work on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of horses, likely be potentially struggling, but I can spend 1 orange.
Oh, turn these over.
Oh yes, that's right.
I think the flexibility might make it worth it. I'm going to spend 2 with my discount.
You going here?
To Zental.
I think that's a good deal.
Right, the round ends. So who's on the most? Me.
You're on 4.
4.
Yep. Then
That's
orange is
changing
on
things up.
3.
He's on 3. Teely's on 3.
Teal goes ahead of orange because orange is on. Because orange is on the.
Teal's on the 4. Yeah.
There you go. All right, so I have to rotate first.
Okay.
Well, that'll do. So I get a green, I get a yellow, I get 2 reds.
And how many horses are you on, Paul?
3.5.
2 guards.
2 lovely guards.
3.5.01.
Yes.
Yeah, the trouble is, if I take the horses, I won't get any goods. What's the
Mhm.
use of having horses without goods?
Exactly.
So I think I'll stay where I am. I'll take the 2 greens and the yellow and the blue.
Bill?
I need the 4 horses. So it's a red, a blue, and a yellow. And 4 horses and 1 guard.
Becky?
It's me. Right, so tries. So this take 4 goods and 2 horses, or 2 goods and 4 horses. So you all just said how many horses you got.
I've
but
got
I-
3.5.
I've got 4.
1.5.
3.5, 4.
There was
I don't
potential
believe you
for,
can take 4 horses and 2 goods.
Oh, can I
I
not?
don't think it's going to quite
Even
work.
worse.
If you have 4 horses,
Okay, that's fine, then that simplifies things for me. So I want it to go like that, please.
So it's 4 goods and 2 horses.
Yes, please.
Yellows, blue, and a green.
Okay.
Right, so
Rob?
quick horse check.
3.5.
2.
Paul's on 3.5. Bill's on 4.
4.
So 4, 3.5.
You can't beat the 4.
Yep.
And I don't think anybody can beat the 3.5.
When will Robert's?
I'm on 1.5.
Robert. Because that's an extra horse and a half. So
True.
that'll put you on 1.5, isn't it?
1.5.
Cool.
2.
So if I go for 2 extra horses on mine, I'll be going 3rd on the map.
So I'm on 2.2 and you're on 2.6.
2.6, yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll point at the 2 red, the green, and the blue.
Yeah.
My bonus point will be toward the 2 horses.
Okay.
2 reds.
So
green,
were you
blue.
next then?
That'll put me on.
So you're on 1.5 because you're getting this.
Robert's on 1. Robert has no horses, but has his bonus. That's 1.5.
Yeah.
Mm.
Becky and I both have 2 horses, and I'm on 2.6, and Becky's on 2.4, or 2.2.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it's Bill who's got the full 4, and
Yeah.
you've probably got your 3.5.
Yeah, point for the jester.
Lovely.
Trying to decide whether to change one of my cubes.
Can you take these now then?
Can I change that one to a red one, please? Oh, and I could change a victory point into another card,
Mhm.
couldn't I now?
Take another red.
Oh, but do I want another red?
I mean, delivery of a red gets you another point.
Yeah.
So
So
red's already on the board. That's
Yeah, when you put it
Yeah,
that way, might
yeah.
as well, mightn't I?
Might as well.
One more red, please. Even though I might have flooded the market.
are you sending a guard to?
No,
Go and work in the
because
field?
I'm not. There's no way of getting more guards. So
Okay.
there's 2 points. Is a 2-point penalty. So no, I will not be going to the fields.
Okay. Right. Off we go then.
So me to go
We're
first.
going to deliver first.
We are going here.
Okay. So you get a point, and then Robert gets 3 points,
Thank you very
and
much.
Bill gets that card. Next is me. So I'm going to. I'm going to get myself 5 points and a card and another point. I get 6 points. Bit selfish.
very nice. I think it's been 7.
I know what I want, but I thought it was going to be that.
Yes. I'll spend the blue and the green on the bottom or the top.
Yep.
That gets me a
Seven
total of
points.
7 points.
Yeah. So you're on 41. And then Becky to choose
Oh, it
next.
is me.
It is you. You got all those goods.
Still available.
Still available.
Wild. Okay, so those will be 3 each because of my
That's
special
6.
reds.
That's 9.
That's 12.
That's 12 points.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get my extra point for my green, for sticking my green in
You
Okay.
there.
did 2,
Right.
didn't you? So that's me.
No, I just did the one. It was just I was sticking the
Okay.
green.
So 12 points.
26,
Very nice.
38.
Boom.
And someone who hopefully has a red to fill in that gap for me.
Mm.
So I get 1,
I get this.
and then you get that.
Not particularly exciting colour.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't put. No, I'm wrong. I didn't have a green to put in. Take it back. Sorry,
So which row did you do?
I did that one, and I put a blue in, and Robert put
You
2
did
greens
the
in.
greens.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because you didn't have any green.
didn't have
Yeah,
any
the greens.
Fine,
Yeah, yeah.
fine.
Back to you.
It's me now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Robert.
So,
Around you.
blue, yellow, green, and red.
Oh, a bit of everything then.
One of those rows could be completed.
Just one.
Just one.
5.
No, 2 of those rows could be completed.
So that one
but,
can't.
But
can
not
it?
that.
'Cause
That
we've
one
got 2 yellows.
You've got 2 yellows,
So-
a red and a blue.
Oh, yeah.
One blue.
3. Ignore me.
Or 4. Managed, yeah.
Maybe 5.
I think only but that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there's only 1 yellow left. So
2
that one
yellows.
is.
Still
Two
not
yellows.
one.
Oh, right. So
yellows
I could.
and blue.
So I could get that thing.
Good.
Right. That's quite nice.
It is quite nice. But,
How many points? Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
3
good.
there on the blue,
That's
so that's
good.
good.
yeah.
So that's 1,
So you get 4 points.
40.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then a yellow and a red. I don't have either.
So I have to put the red.
You have to put
Yeah.
the red in. Bill has to put the yellow in.
So it's
So you two both get a point, and you get the
1
card.
point
Yeah,
for
1 point.
black.
Thank you. Back to the top. Bill.
What's
So
the
2
highest,
points
what's the highest
or
red?
2
There are
points.
2 points.
Two
on it.
options.
None of them can be completed, can
No.
they?
No.
No blues. No. Okay.
So you don't want to go on the top row and give me 3 points instead of 1?
I mean, it's too sweet.
Oh,
It
it's
would be me 3
Becky.
points. Yeah. No. Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But
2
then
points.
you'll be fine. It's 1 point for me.
No one can complete the
Nobody
row.
can complete the row. And then it's me, and
Yeah.
I'll go there and get 3 points. Huzzah.
Unsurprising.
1, 2, 3.
I'll go there and get 2.
Okay.
1, 2. Is that it?
Think so.
Oh, I'm not playing that one.
Okay. Phase 6.
So I'm going.
It's been
I'm
17
going
years since we
for.
last played. I think we're allowed
I'm
to
going, well, I've got high hopes for my.
Right. Clean up.
I get an extra guard, please.
I get 1 more.
Clean up is done. Round 5. Phase 1.
Horses back.
Preparations. Yeah. Oh, whose is this?
Oh, that's mine.
Good time.
Yes, that's mine.
Yeah, sure.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I won the.
I've got a 4th tower here.
Yeah, no, it's.
No, you've got one
It's
too many
Robert's.
now.
No, Robert didn't go there.
No,
But
I,
No, I
I,
got- I
I
did
got
go
the
there.
1.5 horse thing
I was
from
looking
over there.
there.
But at some point, someone's.
But
Is
you've
it
got-
mine?
You must have one of Paul's.
Yeah, everyone should have.
I
Everyone.
got that one last go.
Well,
It's true. It has to be yours.
I've only got 3.
Hang
It
on.
has to be
Is-
yours, Paul, because Robert's
it-
got 4.
That.
I'm sure that one was there.
That one was
wasn't it?
there,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
in front of you.
That one was
So that's
absolutely there.
definitely
Is
mine.
it that green
I think Bill took that one.
It's yours, wasn't it?
Because I
Yeah.
feel like that was
Yeah,
new.
well, yeah, 'cause
wasn't
that was
it?
there.
That was there.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many?
How many greens did I deliver?
Sorry, guys.
You did one on the last bit.
I did 1 green.
Okay.
Done.
Right.
Luckily, it was
Well.
easily solved.
There you go. We fixed
Right.
it.
Okay.
Oh, but
Fantastic.
Paul's what we're not paying attention.
So right. So I get to choose. I can get a free good, can't I? Get a
Wine
yellow or a-
or bread?
I'll go for a red, please.
Thank you.
Wine.
That's a wine.
That's a wine.
But sure.
He said red, not
He said red.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's red and bread. You
I said wed and red. I said, what did I say? I said wine and bread.
wine and bread, I think. But
And you said red.
there's a red.
We know what's going on.
Just
What else happens in
I am
phase one?
alert today.
Please.
There's a cube still here. Does that just
I've
get...
just bought that.
Oh, I see.
My special
Yeah.
power.
Right, we are in round 5.
where's the
Where are the
battle
Hussites
happening?
attacking?
Oh yeah. So they've. Oh, where's the card gone?
I get it.
There. Okay, so they're moving off from Gurlitz
And potentially going back.
and marching to. If they hit Kamens, we know.
I'm not jinxed.
You're bad. Oh, that's this time it's Paul that's jinxed it. So
Whatever.
they had so much fun as well by the last two
Right,
times. They've gone
already?
back again.
Guess the icon.
If you take one that's got 3, you gain 2.
Exactly 3.
End of game scoring.
Okay.
Every tile that you have with 3 arrows on is worth 2 points.
That's completely useless for me then.
No, it's not great for me though.
Okay.
It's the 5 and then.
You'll never guess what this one does.
4 arrows and 2 points.
Okay, sensing a theme here. Oh good, I've managed to pick up a different number of arrows every time.
Have you got the most of each symbol or one of the symbols? Or
Each group of 3.
or is it the
You
most?
get 3 extra points for each estate that you dominate.
Ah,
Which
So in other words, the one that you
Yeah.
get the most in, if you get the majority, most.
Greater than or equal.
Greater than to or equal to.
Mm.
Okay. Guards are not worth anything at the end of the game, unless you have that.
So each guard is worth 2 points, but you can only do it 3 times.
Correct.
So I've maxed to 6. Okay.
Each of those icons that you have is worth 1 point.
Is this round 6 or round
This is round 5.
round 5. We've
Five.
got 2 more. We've got this round.
This round and
next
1 more.
So I guess we're probably going to see some more like this and hopefully some more like that.
These look to all be.
They might be. In a
Okay,
6-player
but
game, you
ones.
would see all of the tiles. We're two
Mm.
of them we're not going to see. Right then, off we go. Round 5.
that's
Black first.
Oh yes. I think I'll just stay here. Take 1 and because I forget all of mine count as having 1 more prong, so that's still a 4 for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I get that, means people who are going for those highest rank
Mhm.
won't get it.
So kind of want to do the simplistic thing, go for the most arrows, but that's very far away. There's no one to manipulate on my way this time. What do I like? I like having goods. I like horses. Oh, definitely not going in front of me. If I go to that one and I hate it. So I can change a good and I can gain a good. I'm gonna spend 1 to go here.
Okay, Bill.
I'm staying where I am.
Robert.
Is it me next?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Yeah, we're going ascending turn order for this part.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that symbol's just that we in round 4 we take it.
In phase 4,
Yeah.
you rotate it, get the rewards, and take it. But I thought you had to leave it there because you need to count the number of horses.
I
Unless
thought we just put the marker on the horse track here as we're doing it. I mean, that's
we can do that.
That'll make sense what that's for then.
Yeah.
If you got those there,
Yeah, maybe we're doing that wrong.
Shuffle it up and down.
you just move them around as we go. So. 'Cause once you've earned yours is fixed, you just be pushed up or down.
Yeah, put the player's horse marker on the corresponding number from the corral to the house.
And
Corral to the horse counter. Yeah, so that's what we're
Yeah.
supposed to do, I think.
I think actually we're supposed to be have them here when we're not using
Yeah,
them.
and that makes more sense. So we'll do that from now on.
Okay.
So where's Robert going to go?
Yeah, where are you going to go?
They've all got the same number of horses, these 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's-
you've got
that's
quite a
2
few
horses.
extra horses, don't you?
So they have to pay quite a lot to go over here. and then I might get into a bidding war. So,
No might about it. I think I will.
so let's go. I'll pay 1 to go there.
Going on the 1.
I could go on the 2, couldn't
Okay.
I?
So
So I'll
one
pay 1.
one guard to get there. You're bidding 2.
Yeah, I'll move.
Well, oh yeah,
You're
'cause it's
offering
not-
2.
it's
You're
not
offering me
bought.
2, and I'll say yes. I'll take 2.
Okay.
Where are you going now?
I'll pay 1 and move to 5.
No. So you'll get to choose all 6 if you stay there.
And it's me.
That's
Well, pause and
insane.
a
I'm going
pay.
to spend 1. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go on the. I'm going to go on the 2.
I'm actually interested in how many points that could get someone if they've got the right combination of. If they've got some of the
6, 7.
I will take your 2, Paul. Thank you.
Have this one. And then have this one from the king.
Thank you.
Screen is frozen. The camera.
Screen is frozen, the camera's out, is it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, nothing's.
Oh, right. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. It's only ever happened once before. Very concerning. Turn it off.
And
Turn it on again.
pay 1 to move to there. Oh,
And we're back.
and I'll offer Rob 1.
Okay, I'll offer me 1, are you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll offer you 3.
Ooh.
I will take your 3.
Yep.
Thank you. And I'll move back here.
You need to go 2 higher. So you need to offer me 4.
4.
Well, I've got no guard, so I'll take your 4.
Who's got all the crosses then?
Mm.
I'm going to spend 1 to go here, and I'm going to offer Rob 4.
I'll take the 4.
There's 3.
Mm.
And there's the 4th.
Okay, I'll spend 1 to double jump to here with my ability and go on the
Okay.
1.
Oh. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Right, what on earth am I doing? I just convinced myself I'd picked the wrong thing, then convinced myself I'd picked the right thing, and now you're making me think about it all again.
Yeah.
Good.
So what did we start with? If you win an area, you get an extra 3 points.
Yeah, 3 points for each of the 3
That you
estates
have
that
to
you're
come
dominating. You have to,
first.
yeah, equal, yeah.
So yeah, for you, that first number is 12 rather than 9.
So it's probably only going to be 3 points maximum.
Yeah, unless you,
Unless you've been collecting a lot of these.
Yeah, so that's got 5 arrows on it. That's got 3. And that doesn't give me much. Oh, I kind of just wanted to stay where I was, you know.
well, you can.
I mean, I
Just
can.
pay for the privilege.
Yeah, but it was cheaper before. Yeah, go on. 2.
Okay, I'll offer you 3.
Oh, well, Glacier went up once. Do I take the 3? 'Cause what am I going to get that's better elsewhere? Oh, you can get slightly more goods out of that one. Yeah, I'll take the 3.
There we go.
Okay. Just made it obvious what I'm thinking though. So I'll pay 1 to move here and offer you 2.
There's 3.
Oh, okay, I'll offer you 3 then.
I'll take your 3.
Okay.
And go there.
Great.
There
I
we
have
go.
got a few of those crosses
Okay.
things.
There we go.
Okay then.
So I'm changing that,
In-
and then I'm spend 2 to move.
Okay. So,
right.
4,
Gosh.
4, 3, 3, 0.
Right.
So, 4 is top.
You're first.
Then the next 4 is orange. And there, and then there. Yep. Brilliant. Right. So, phase 4.
Spinning time.
Spinning time. Me
What
first.
don't you
So,
want?
which thing don't I want?
It's a nice decision to have.
I'm going to take that. So I've got 2 and a half horses. I get 3 guards, and I get
A ton of goods.
ton of goods. 2 green, a red, and 2 blue.
Yeah, I'm staying where I am, so 4 horses and 3 wheat.
3 yellow bit. Right.
Thank you.
You want Becky?
Gosh. Right. So as many goods as possible. I'm probably gonna need. Oh, even if I get 2 horses, I'm still at least third. Rob's got an extra arrow, so he'll probably definitely have horses. You've got a horse and a half already, so you'll probably end up with. If I get 2 horses, I would beat your 2 horses. So I want the horse and as many goods as possible. I'm going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 red, 1 green, 1 blue, please. And just behind
2
you,
horses. Rob.
Yes. Well, since first, I'm going to turn this like that. So I'm definitely taking 2 green, a yellow, a blue,
And 2 guards.
and 2 guards. Question is, do I want an extra red, an extra 2 guards, or 2 horses? Now I'm currently losing to everyone but Robert, so I can take. But I can get 2 more guards or an extra red.
Yeah, I'm not sure the 2 horses are going to be useful.
But yeah, with it I'm 4th, without it I'm 5th.
Yeah.
I think I will take. Let's see. There's no reds there. Limited number of reds. A decent number of red scoring points. I'll take an extra red good with my bonus arrow.
And you are on
And therefore
0 horses. And then finally, Robert and John.
Let's see if I take. I'm thinking of taking the blue and the yellow, so then I could go.
You'd have 3.5 horses.
Yeah. So you'd be second.
Which would be quite good. Yeah. Thank you.
So we've got.
You get that?
I've been treating this one as a kind of consolation prize. I'm not trying to achieve that.
Yeah.
very
No,
often,
I mean
but
you've sort of guaranteed.
I accidentally
Well,
achieved it once without trying
There
to.
you go.
So have you not got any good? Oh, you.
I've got loads of goods, so I haven't got my card yet. There you go. I've got loads of goods.
Well, that changes
Just
everything.
very slow. Just
Right.
very slow.
So phase 5.
So I've got to do some.
Anybody got phase 5 abilities that they want to use?
Me.
No.
So
Going
Oh,
to.
sorry, I should have this as well. So that's in-game scoring.
right. So I'm gonna want. Do I want to go all in on the reds? How many reds are there already? 5 and 1. Oh. We've got as many reds as there are red spaces already.
Okay. So you don't want to get another red then? Well, you could.
Push someone else out.
Yeah. Depending on where you are.
Not in a
Yeah.
position to be pushing people out really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blues. So space 1 yellow, 1 blue, and 8 greens. And we've got 5. So please may I have a green for a victory point.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
That is you.
Yeah, good plan.
That would have paid off. And then I think I want to switch one of my. Did I say we had the right amount of reds?
You did say that. I
Right.
don't know whether that's true or not.
Yeah, so I don't need to get rid of a
You
red.
don't.
But okay, that's me done then.
Okay. Right. Bill to choose a.
Do I abandon my in-game strategy? Just to
Pivot on round 5.
just to pivot a little bit.
Spot the old pigeon, eh?
Just gets rid of a few of your coins. Yeah, I think it's worth it. It's worth it. So I shall go there. So 4 points.
4 points.
Yeah, 4 points for now. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Put my blue there for 2 points. 1, 2,
So
39.
I'm putting out a blue and a green for 2 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I get 4 points plus my bonus points.
Yeah.
Okay, on to Robert.
Robert, choose next.
Must have gone with the yellow in.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I can't do that anymore. So,
Not with the new rules.
so 3. Yep. I will go there. With me. No, I want no.
No.
I want to do that one. So are the 3
There are.
greens?
Yes.
So let's do that one.
So you get 2 points. Unfortunately, that's going to force me to spend my blue.
Yeah. So 2 points there.
And then I finish it off.
For
So I get 4 points.
and you are purple 2.
And Robert takes
I
card
get
4.
that
That
card.
Right, who's next? Me.
You, sir.
Well,
What, you could do the bottom row.
good.
Just bitch my posh.
I think I will. 3 points and that card. And a point. Another 40 mark,
So you'll
please.
see, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so next it's me.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a green.
Got loads.
I haven't put something down yet, so it hasn't reached me.
Trying to remember if I got my. I haven't put out a red yet, have I? That's not me. I'm pointing at. Silly. Right. Okay. So 2 points plus an extra point is 3 points for me. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I must add a 1,
You must have the 1.
which then gives you
So
another
that's
3
a
points.
point for you and 2 points for me.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Me,
I mean, I'd take the third if you want,
Okay.
but
Right,
just
roll.
me cracking up. Right. Okay. So I've one of every colour.
gosh, you've got a lot of
Well,
choice.
there you go.
Almost do.
Could be that.
Do it on your own.
How many points? How many?
3,
7
2,
points.
1,
Don't
1.
get me 7. I can get 8
Did-
points
and
with
this
doing
Did
one.
I
Lovely
put
card.
a green
It's not
I
like
mean,
the
I
movies.
So you
put
chose
them on.
that row. You did these, didn't you? Because I did that one. So you must have done 2
I think
greens.
I did a green and a blue.
I thought you did 2 greens. Didn't you put the yellow out?
I put the yellow there.
Did I do 2 greens
Yeah.
and a blue? So I'm owed an extra 2 points.
Yes.
Forgot my
Mm.
thing.
Sneaky, aren't they?
I think I'll just spend a yellow, a red, sorry, green, a red, and a blue to finish the get 8 points from that one.
It's nice 8 points.
Mm.
Okay, so that's you done.
Yep.
Back to Bill.
Right, so have we got any lines that can still be finished?
So I've got.
Don't
Three-
think so. No.
3 yellow and a
Don't
red.
believe so.
No.
Just
Maximise the yellow, so
3 points.
3 points, isn't it?
So you get 3. And then that's it.
Oh, so for that line, yeah.
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 And then Robert doesn't have any cubes.
No.
So skip. I don't have any cubes. Becky,
Yeah.
is there a 2? Or isn't there 2? There's a 1.
2 points.
Which then Rob
Power.
gets 2.
2 for me.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
Okay, we are done. That is the end of round 5. We do phase 6 cleanup.
Can I have an extra guard, please? Thank you.
Good for me.
Horses go back. Let's get discarded. Go to the final round of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Back into the
Okay. Right.
Okay, so we reveal the final cards. We've got the final ones of these. Where are the Hussites attacking?
Hussites are rampaging for their final desperate charge, and they attack Gurlitz. again.
Gurlitz. So, Zitow. Yep, we know what that one does.
1 point for
Yeah.
every.
You'll never guess this one.
1 point for every.
Oh wow! Okay.
Uh,
Got the rule.
Yeah, check the rule book.
Just
See what
straight
that
up
does.
3 points.
Ooh. Right, let's try and guess what that does. So it's at the end of the game.
Yeah.
If there's a tie you wear, you scoot the person.
It's got the victory point marker on there. Yeah, yeah.
The King's Gamekeeper. At the end of the game, before other cards in the estates are scored, you get 2 favour points for each player who has gained fewer favour points than you so far.
Ah.
So before final scoring, you get 2 points for each player with fewer points than you.
Oh, so if you're ahead.
So if you got that
Yeah,
right.
you get further.
So if we took it right now and I got it, I'd get 8 points.
That's
But
Yeah,
I still
mental.
would get nothing.
It's the opposite of a catch-up.
It is.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Guards are worth 1 point each to a maximum of 8. And another guess the icon.
It looks like a tombstone.
X. What's that symbol?
It's the Chronicler. You have won the favour of the Chronicler, who prefers some towns to others. You get as many favour points as the banner of the town where you ended the game in.
So 3.
Three.
So it would be,
Because you will end the
yeah.
game
Yeah,
there.
because that might have come out
Yeah.
round 5.
Or came out on that one.
Yeah, so that's worth 3 points. That's
So
worth
we
3
don't
points.
have the icon that gives you right.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's a pity.
Okay, off we go. It's all to play for, I think.
Right, so it's
Is it me
Robert
first?
first,
Robert
yeah.
first.
No.
I'm just going to change that up while we're here.
I don't even know what I've got. Oh shoot!
There's no 5 on this one. There's 1, 4, and the rest.
I suppose some of you guys want a particular number of arrows, ideally. As
4
well.
arrows for me.
3 for Bill.
So starting with Robert.
Done with Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let's get my
Oh, yeah.
my cube.
Mm.
Bottle of wine,
Yeah,
sir.
that's quite.
Sorry, not that one. Take it. It's got to be
Red or
red or yellow.
Corn or
I'll go
wine.
yellow.
I'll pay 1 to go there.
Okay, black.
I shall pay 1 to go here. Or we pay a lot more to go somewhere else.
Hmm. Right, what on earth am I doing?
So that was the Chronicler was victory points for
The city that you're in.
Tissue.
At the
So
end.
three
Would be a
points. So
3.
3 points. So yeah.
The way this game's fallen.
But it's interesting, if that does come out in round 5, that will influence
Oh, God, yeah,
where
yeah,
you
yeah.
move
Would you try and
to.
push for that? Because it'd be 6
Yeah.
points rather than 1.
Yeah.
That's entirely. Sorry, I just need to rotate this so it makes sense. Um, sorry. I am very torn. I don't know what to do. This isn't very helpful. I'm going to go here for 1, and I'm going to offer Robert 2.
I'll take your 2.
Will you? Okay.
Thank you very much.
2.
From the bank.
Aha.
Yeah. Okay. I think it'll work out.
Let's go here. So I pay 1 to move there.
Bill?
Oh. Yeah.
You have no guards. You've got no guards.
You don't know.
Well, you've just cashed in points, so
Yeah.
Let's go work at some really bizarre bluff.
It's all going to come. It's all going to make sense later. Sure. It'd be weird if we don't fight it over anything this round.
Trouble is, Paul's the far side of the map to the last one.
And he
And
wants
he's-
4 arrows, ideally.
mm-hmm.
So he's unlikely, and also he's sort of not it doesn't seem like it's going to give the best return immediately, because I imagine Paul's
No.
finish point is going to be end game scoring rather than.
This is really tricky.
Why didn't I go for that?
Hmm.
Oh, because the arrows didn't match up to what I wanted. I know this.
Really tricky. Oh, do I want to lose?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's my other option? My other option is that.
Actually, the other option is you hit the cat spot and claim the screen crash, chase it
And,
out of the house,
pretend that I won. Yeah. Log it as a victory.
Yeah. Lock us back in the game, cylinder will let out again, and
So do I want that? No. Do I want that? Maybe. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. Okay, we're going to do it. So I'm going to spend the guard. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to offer... I'm going to offer 2.
And you'd have to go 2 above him.
Robert would have to offer Paul 4 in order to hold.
Is that
Because you
even now, or is that when you first place it? Your opponent's bid must be 2 guards higher. Yeah, okay.
Because it stops.
Yeah, they
working.
cannot raise the bid. Yeah.
It stops working once you get bigger. So
So,
it's not probably ongoing.
I'll bid 4, please.
so you are bidding 4.
Yeah.
So I'll take your 4. Okay, so that
That's
was
3 from here, and 1 from the
well, it
bank.
was close.
I go back 2 steps,
That's the return is
Oh.
and back my
shameful.
40k.
Oh, hand in your 40, sir.
So I'm going to spend 1 guard to go here, and I'm going to go on the 3.
What? But
But you think you said yeah.
I know, but once again, I've convinced myself it's good.
Fighting for it aggressively.
Okay, so what else can I do? So I can go over there, get some useless shields and some goods, but a fair amount of points. I could... No. Yes, but far away. I wish I could remember how many guards you were just given.
Isn't that an awesome one for you there?
4.
It's fairly good.
I was just
but
given 4.
I can't get...
and I spent 1.
I can't get 4 goods and horses.
Going last isn't the end of the world. I mean, I went last. The last one, I still got a decent number of points out of it.
I suppose.
So,
Yeah, I'll take your 3. But I don't have anything that makes shields worthwhile at the end. So I've just gained 3. I'd probably be about to gain 2 more. Is that worth doing? But no, because I just said the shields are useless. So why would I go to some effort to get more shields? Other than to just make life difficult for Rob.
which is always.
Which is, I mean, I'm all for that.
The amount of smiles that popped up when you it says a lot about this group, doesn't it? Sort of nodding heads.
Shields are not worth anything to
Never
me,
a bad thing to do.
but they are worth something to you.
Well, there were something to whoever controls this one at the end.
Yes, exactly.
But of course, if you push me off to this one and I'm still making
Yeah,
that position,
you just scoot further. Oh, maybe I'll just go to that one. It's a bit dull though. It's going to backfire when I've got 0.
He was really
balls.
grabbing me as amazing this last one. So
I mean, that's worth
Well, that's
a lot
good
to
for
you.
you,
That's
isn't
good
it?
for you. That's probably better for you.
Well,
that's a guaranteed-
That's a
probably
guaranteed
guaranteed 8
4
points.
8 points, rather.
Yeah.
That's
Because that
huge for you.
happens before we finish. When does that happen
yeah,
exactly?
Before we count these,
Yeah.
Oh, so it does matter how we
Yeah.
do in the goods.
but Rob's so far
But he's
ahead.
likely to be ahead,
Yes.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Hey,
well, the thing for me is I'm
let's
not.
pretend I have a chance, guys.
No, I think he's got a chance after that, but I think he's likely to be ahead after the goods phase.
Yeah,
isn't he?
I am not going to score high in that.
Well, this one here is good for both of you, which
Yeah.
is whatever happens.
Yeah.
I know, but I just want to find a way to turn these shields into something more useful, but I don't think there is one. No.
You fight it before, and it becomes a bit.
It's a big guy. If that was closer, I'd want it, but it's really far away. But I do now have these useless shields. But once I get there, I've got nothing to bribe him with, which we all know. If only I hadn't talked every thought
Well,
aloud.
no, it's fine.
I'll just pay
This
what
is how I'm
go
learning to
to,
play. Living
yeah.
with you is learning, teaching me how to play this game.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
Well
it.
played.
Okay, so who's on the most
Ah.
guards? Teal's on
Teal's
4.
on 4.
I'm on 3. And then 0, 0, 0.
Teal's on 4.
I'm
Orange is on
0.3.
Oh, I'm 0.2.
Yeah, so it's orange, grey, black.
Orange, green.
Okay, so Robert, you have to decide first. How are you jiggling your hexagon?
Is that what they call it these days?
Like that piece.
Go blind doing that.
I have loads of goods and 1.5 horses, which
Yeah.
are from.
Nice. 3 horses.
See where that gets me. Thank you.
Right. Me next. Where am I?
So, how many horses were you, Robert?
1.5.
1.5.
Well, I need the 2 greens because that's effectively 2 extra points.
Yeah.
That's probably best.
Okay.
Yeah. So
2
2 guards
guards.
that are literally of no use whatsoever for me.
Mm.
2.5 horses.
You definitely would have said if they were worth something at the end, I'm sure.
I mean, I'll check the rules, but
No.
I don't think they were.
Well, those would be
I
pointless
think
if they
the
were.
fact that
So.
there's sort of scoring tokens for them.
2 green, a blue and a yellow, 2 shields, 2 horses. Yeah.
2 horses, yeah. Have we added your extra half a horse? Yes, we have.
Sorry, Paul. What were you? 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. Yeah.
Yeah, so Robert's on 1.5, Paul's on 2.5.
2.5.
Bill's
That's all the halves.
deciding
Now it's
next.
So what's it likely to be in terms of what everyone else's horses are going to be? So
Oh,
Rob,
guards are a tiebreaker.
Okay.
So yeah.
yes, Becky.
Becky,
That's
you
me.
can't actually.
I could
You can
get.
only B2, can't you?
I could get 4 horses, but I mean, if we've listened to anything I've said
wouldn't.
aloud.
No, that would be madness, wouldn't it?
Well, it's whether,
I mean, you don't need the guards.
well, it's not. It also depends, but because that way means she gets the it's
The most goods.
It's goods versus.
Yeah.
But one could consider that I can get an extra good. So I might go left field.
Mm,
Yeah, that's
and
definitely.
then,
what I'm
and
going
sorry,
for.
and Rob, you can get 3, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
you're
will he?
3.1, whereas have you got bonus horses?
No. All the bonus.
I get a bonus choice. So
Oh
Uh,
shoot! I've forgotten about that.
Extra arrows.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with them.
What? Sorry.
all horse.
No good.
No, I've got no, 'cause I can buy goods.
Can you?
Yeah,
How?
because I've got
Oh, sorry,
if I get a
yeah.
guard, I can spend a
Oh, yeah.
guard to get good.
So you can buy
And
all
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's gonna have to be. Ah,
Surely that. Surely.
well,
that.
yes, it's there are other reasons, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for that. So 3 horses,
Reason.
3 horses. No, it would be quite handy to have a guard. That was all, but there we
Okay.
go.
Oh, 2.
And
Yeah, that
yeah.
makes
points
sense.
at the
Right,
end.
Becky.
Okay, so let's just give one
I'm
more.
assuming Bill can't cash in VPs for a guard at this point for that one.
Cash in VPs per guard.
Yeah, because normally you can, if you haven't got guards and you have to pay them, you can cash in VPs.
Oh,
In
Good
round
question.
5, I've assumed
I don't
not. I've assumed
I
not.
can't see why not.
Okay, so
But it'd be 2 points per cube.
with that.
I got the feeling that was only in the sort of
now
like
we'll
the
make
I'll
a
just
game.
bargaining.
Please may have 4 goods and 0 horses. My only hope is that Rob also goes for 0 horses.
I'll check if you want while you do your
Yeah, sure.
things.
Okay, so who's put me on there?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You type out black
Try
really
again.
often.
So I'll do that, and then use my bonus
Why?
narrative. Because your suffering is like a delicious fine wine.
Um,
Sorry, I should be very blunt on the chat. Because that way I can then use my bonus collection to get three more guards.
so the rules for getting guards is if somebody accepts an offer when you bid and you don't have enough guards, you lose 2 points for each guard.
So we can't because it's not.
Okay,
It's not
but-
an offer.
There's
What if you don't have the guards to move somewhere?
What's your special? Although, what did you do with
It's
your
this
extra
one.
arrow?
This is the
You took
one.
the guard.
Took 3 guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, I use extra arrow because guards for me work VPs at the end.
How-
So
How many reds do you have there? 2. So 2, 4, 5.
Because it could be that you have
Lots.
no guards going into the next round. Yeah, I'm not sure. I
But,
don't think
yeah,
anybody
but
knows.
I think that might have happened. Has that happened once to me this round? I think I just paid 2.
Right, so I'm going to pay.
I think I paid 2 prestige points. Yeah. So I've been down on guards all game. I think I paid 2.
Oh, we have a bit of historical reference at the back of the rule book,
Okay.
where
Oh,
the area and where all of the things are.
Okay.
Because that this was a real thing.
I am surprised that they don't form the shape of a perfect hexagon, but
My general view would be that you can use VPs to buy a guard if you have to pay a guard and can't, but that one's an optional one, so maybe it wouldn't.
I will try and get an answer on this from the designer or the publisher afterwards as to the whether you can just buy a guard at any time or is it only when moving.
is there a reference section?
There is,
that
but
can-
it doesn't,
it doesn't
say.
say.
Yeah. And if anybody knows the answer to the question who's watching us live, please let us know.
Please, I'm just going to swap that one in for a red using.
Are we all done?
Or maybe if you're allowed to sacrifice points at that
Thank
point,
you.
people say in the rules. It doesn't say that, so you're not allowed.
Yeah, but it also doesn't say that you can't sacrifice them when you're moving. It only mentions about when you're bidding.
Oh, I don't know if we've done that. Oh.
I feel you'd have to because it's a mechanic of the game. But
Yeah.
you run out.
Right, so plays with phase 5 tiles.
I've just done them all, I'm afraid.
I have, but I'm not using it.
Okay.
Right, so it's me to go, isn't it?
It is you to go.
Which card is the most important? But also, that's a tricky. I will go here. So 3,
3 points,
Ouch.
4 points, 5 points.
5.
Okay, so 5 points to Bill.
Ooh, there we
Robert
are.
finishes the row off with 1, and you get that
Thank
card.
you very much.
So I get 1 point.
Yeah.
1 point.
I get
And
my
you get
40
that
thing
back.
back.
Lovely.
Okay, who's next? Rob.
It'd be me. 2 points from one of them. I think I've picked a strategy. I'm going to sting it. I'll ride the devil to the end. 2 reds and a green. I'm just going to take myself 9 VPs.
Very nice.
Oh, okay.
2,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 9.
It's me next. Right, so I know what I want. Are there 3 blues in the game? There are 3 blues in the game. Is there a, yeah? Okay, that'll work.
Oh, great, I can't wait to put mine on the 1.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6 points.
Very nice.
And then
And
No,
nope,
two
no.
down to
Yes.
Robert,
I'll put it on
2
the
points to
2.
Robert,
2 points for Robert.
1 point to Becky, and then I get this card, and I get a bonus point.
Oh, I need that. And so this happens before these.
Before we do
but
final
after
scoring.
this.
Yes.
Well, so I need you to stay further away, really. Okay.
Next is
Yeah, it does stay in the rules about move. When you move, you have
Okay.
you can buy
Okay.
cards. So,
Yeah, I think, yeah.
so is Robert
Next,
next.
me next. So I would like to go there, but I haven't got a yellow
So you can't start that round.
or a green
This
anymore
one,
under
I'll
the
help
new
you with
rules.
that.
So, because I would really like to have that thing because of this, but I guess it makes sense to go here.
Yep.
So I get 3
You get
points
3.
from that, and
Becky
then
gets
someone,
1.
Becky gets
So-
2.
Sorry, 2.
1, 2, 3.
2.
And then that's that done.
Oh, it's me. Oh, thank God! I thought you were going
Look at that.
to 2 reds here. I was terrified.
That's 6
Okay,
points.
so
No, that's
well,
8 points.
8
10
points.
points, 12 points is 23.
Very
So
nice.
close.
And you get 12.
Because of that 2, 4, 4.
Well, you've not got that 2 yet. But you will. No, you won't get that.
Oh,
two.
sorry, I take it back.
You won't get
You're
2.
right. Because I didn't think I
I
think
put that
it
on
was
there, which
still
is 2,
worth it for
Because
me.
of that.
And there's no blues.
And there's no blues.
That's
so
fine.
now we go back
That's
to
me.
Bill.
I'd have done it
There's
anyway.
that's it, isn't it? So maximise this, which is
So there's a
4
4-pointer.
points.
Is that it? That is it.
Me left.
That's
So
it.
I've got one
Oh, no,
more
yeah.
For
for
orange.
I did it.
Oh.
Yeah, I moved him from 0 to 4.
whichever one's the higher value. I've got one.
1 or 1?
101.
I'll take the
Doesn't
bottom
matter. Doesn't
Take the
matter.
one.
Plus to fill it in.
Right, okay, we are done.
All right.
So,
Ooh.
we do your thing first, and you score 6 points.
Just be.
Very nice.
one. Are we doing the space 6 cleanup?
Yeah, we can do phase 6 cleanup.
I get something in
You
phase
get a
six.
guard.
Yep.
Robert gets
for
2
me,
guards.
Oh, I forgot you got one little extra guard to go with that.
please. Leave another guard in.
Right,
I think
okay.
they helped me. Oh, they helped me slightly.
Do we do hexes then do the...
No, we'll do the estates first.
Okay.
So let's count
These are estates.
crosses.
2.
No.
5.
9.
6.
God.
6 crosses.
I think I've underestimated how many of these
So you have
people are
9
getting.
crosses, so you have the majority. So you dominate in crosses.
Any for you, Becky?
You get
No
9
crosses.
points. Okay. I'm second, I believe, with 6 crosses.
Mhm.
So I get 6.
And I've got 4.
4 is third. 4 points.
So how many? You've got 2.
2.
Okay.
Which
So
is
2
2 points.
2 points. Boom, boom.
Okay, right.
Okay.
That's crosses done.
Yep.
Next, let's do castles.
7.
4.
6.
And you've got 4.
8.
Okay, got 8.
Oh, because the numbers. Yeah. Right.
Wow. Right. So 8 means you've dominated on castles. So you get 9 points. Second is Bill. 6 points.
9 points, wasn't it? Was it?
Second is 6. Third is me with 4. 4. And then fourth is 2.
Woo.
Okay. And finally, crowns. 3.
9.
7. That
Right.
was worthless to
9,
you then.
7, 3, 1. So 9 points.
14, 23.
6 points for second, which was you, I think. 6. I'm third. So
Yeah.
I get 4. And then 1.
Yeah.
Right. And now,
And now
hexagon.
stop,
So we'll
right?
start
No,
with.
isn't it
it's-
2
we're
points?
done with
2 points for last.
Sorry, 2 points. We'll start with Becky, who's in the lead.
I don't think I've got anything.
No end game scoring.
Oh, I've
Well, you
got
had
that, but I
that. You didn't have
failed.
any dominations.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob next. Any end of game scoring?
Yes. So
I say for you.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards. So I
So
get 6 points from that.
plus
6
3.
points. That's
9 points.
But
Very
it
nice.
doesn't say spend. Just have.
I would assume you would spend them. That's the norm for most games.
Or hand over. Sorry, you may hand
Okay,
over at
so
8
9
cards.
points. You're ahead by points. Right, next is me.
3 and 6.
So I get
Yeah.
3 for that,
3 from that one.
3 for Paul.
and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 6.
Okay. Stay full.
I mean, that's closer than I thought it was going to be.
So
Oh, what could I have done to get 2 more points? Right, next, Robert. 1 point for
1
every.
point per cross.
Yeah.
I got 9.
Nice.
20.
Hang on,
No.
that's not
No,
you.
that's not me. 24.
So
33.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got it. 1
1
per-
point for every arch.
which is 8.
I've got 8 of those.
Is
42.
40.
That's 81.
Very nice.
Flip my
Yeah.
Wow.
thingy.
Yeah.
And I've got 3 points for the counsellor for in there.
Yeah.
And then I've got another 6 for my 3.
I mean, that really tightened up between the 2 players that were really ahead.
Yeah.
Mm.
But well played.
It's helpful.
Yeah, I shouldn't have
I had
pivoted.
no idea.
I shouldn't have.
Anywhere near.
I wish I just
no,
not
no
even
idea.
started
Chance.
bothering with that.
No, very good end game.
But I could see.
Those
this
tiles
was
for
really
you.
good for me,
Oh,
and I
that
could
was
see
so
that was
much
really
for
good
you,
for
yeah.
me. So
That's right. I thought, Becky, I thought you had I thought you had more. I thought you had better estate.
Nah.
estate
I almost
cards,
took the
'cause you
arch
picked up
card.
a
I was
few.
interested
But it only
earlier,
had
but
2
then I
arrows.
got bored.
So
Yeah,
that's the
very good.
playthrough. We're now going to have a quick
Very
round the table discussion, starting with the player who won the game.
Well,
Thoughts
I-
on the game?
I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed it even more when I realised that. I had absolutely no idea that was going to happen. I thought I was miles behind. But I thought these would help me catch up a bit. But they did better than that.
But what about the game itself?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's obviously got lots of replayability because these things could be in a different order. Couldn't they?
These can be in a different order,
different
and you can mix them up and turn
Yeah.
some of them over
So,
next time.
yeah. No, I like the bidding mechanism. It's a bit like Amun-Re, isn't it? Similar sort of idea. A little bit complicated remembering how these work.
I think once we started doing it as you should do it, it was easier.
Right.
So when you do the taxing, you work out how many horses you've got, you put your disc on that point, and you take the tile off, rather than having to remember it. You don't need these horse tiles. I don't think you need the horse tiles because the order is here.
I guess it just looks nice.
I mean, it looks nice.
So I guess then you wouldn't have this either, and you just start the game with nothing. in
You'd
front of you,
have nothing. Yeah.
which
But
not necessary.
so-
It's a nice little reminder of what colour.
what
That's
colour you are?
it, isn't
Yes,
it?
that's what you need.
They've probably started with pattern.
Okay, Rob, you were next.
Yeah,
Strongly
really
for
solid.
most of the
It
game,
was almost a deliberate strategy on what happens if I don't go for the
and just get
just yeah.
Just
so-
get
and,
points.
yeah, it was very.
I mean, you were
close.
second.
Yeah,
by only what 5
and I
points.
got only in the end. I got only 2
You mean
points.
you mean these ones here?
Yeah, I only went for them. You go with the bottom ones. That I only got from that section. I got a whole 2 victory points from the entirety of that part of the game, but still came off very close. So yeah, nicely done. It's really nice little mechanism. The whole push generating of resources. How is it worth pushing someone out or just biting the bullet and taking it? No, very much looking forward to playing this again.
Okay, first game. The only player who's not played
Yeah.
this before.
Yeah,
What-
no, I liked it. Like see the little bidding mechanism. How sometimes you can just travel around and slightly improve your chances.
So we're all gamers of old. How long have you been playing modern board games? 5 years? Was it before COVID?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I think-
5-6 years.
Yeah, probably closer to 10.
Okay.
Just with my family.
Okay.
But yeah, only post COVID in
Right.
the groups and.
But even
stuff.
then, so you've been gaming for 10 years. This is a 17-year-old design.
Yeah, I was still playing Uno and Hearts.
Yeah, but-
17 years ago.
My question is, compared to all of the other games you've played recently, if this game came out, does this feel dated? Is what I'm asking.
Don't think so.
Okay. Because a lot
Do you
do.
disagree?
I think a lot of games do.
You sort of have that feel of seen this mechanism done to death, and
Exactly.
or I've seen 5 games done this mechanism, but better,
But
with better
better.
polish.
Yeah. A lot of older games, as Rob says, have. Oh yeah, we've taken that game, but we've tweaked it and made it better.
There's a lot of player interaction. I like that. That was.
That push bid mechanism is really
Mm-hmm.
very interesting.
And also they're like forcing other people to put their goods out and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I'll save my thoughts till the end. Go on, Bill.
No, I really liked it. I mean, and I agree. I don't think it feels dated, and I mean this in a positive way. But I do think it feels quite old school,
Right.
The beige.
which is great.
Right.
And I think we've talked about this.
Yeah. I mean, not old school as in 25-year-old.
no.
kids, you know,
But there is a sort of like where it's mechanism first, and there's not too many of them, and it's a game you can teach and play in one sitting, and you don't feel, even when the first game's a learning game, you can still grok it and grasp it and play tactically, and it's just it doesn't confuse the game with too many
Yes.
mechanisms on the top. You know, it's a bidding, set collecting, victory point scoring game, and it does it really well. And I think a lot of games could. We've played a few of these games now that are more 10, 15-year-old games, and it's actually a breath of fresh air sometimes, because I mean, I'm not saying that they're better or worse than games that are coming out now, but it is quite nice sometimes to go back to just clean mechanisms.
Yeah.
And and I think, how long did we take playing that one? That was
It's
what.
about 2.5 hours.
It's about 2.5
And
hours.
I think,
Yeah.
that's a 5-player. I think once you've played once,
Once you've played
5-player games
once,
under 2 hours,
you
and
could
I
do it
think-
under 2 hours.
And I think for a 5-player game,
Definitely.
that's really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, really positive.
So the easier version of the game, instead of using these tiles, you just use these, which don't have any thing on the back, and they're just much simpler. So they don't have any special abilities. It's just
They just give you
it's
more
just
stuff.
you get an extra thing.
Yeah.
It's-
So yeah, they're just much simpler. So if you want to play, a slightly lighter version of the game, you can use these.
No, that's interesting. So I think that with me, that the bidding wouldn't be quite so fierce sometimes, because I think that turn 5, turn 6 bidding, when you've got the end of get,
Yeah, well, these were brought in with the
difference.
expansion. So when the expansion for this came out in 2008, I think, it introduced the 6-player variant and it introduced these tiles. So the original game just had these tiles in it.
So what does the extra thing look like?
It's basically, if you're playing 6 players, you use all of the cities. Therefore, you never have that, it's going to cost 2 to get here. So what that does is it increases the cost to go from there to there by an extra
that's
one.
interesting.
That's where the army is.
It basically means the Hussites are there rather than attacking a
So
city.
does that move around or?
Yeah, I think every round you draw a card at random and it goes to the right of that card.
Yeah, that makes
Or
sense.
something like that.
That's
So,
a clever way of doing
yeah,
it.
it's a clever way of doing it. It means you can play with 6.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any more difficult.
So my thoughts on it is this is a fantastic game. I basically mirroring exactly what you said. It doesn't feel dated, but one issue that I have with a lot of modern games is that they're always trying to add in too much stuff. That's not to say that all games coming out aren't streamlined, but games from this era were streamlined and didn't bombard it with all of these extra things that just made it more complicated. This is the bidding here is brilliant. It's perfect. It's just as complicated as it needs to be. And also, we have a lot of Euros coming out that have very little interaction. I was always a big fan of the original game of Kalis, which had huge level of player interaction done in a Euro way. And this is another one. The player interaction here and the player interaction here is perfect for me. It's, there is the ability to go on, well, if I go on there, Rob's going to have to put his cube there, which is only worth 1 point. And if I do that, he's not going to be able to complete that row. But you need to focus on yourself. The other thing about this part of the game is I love the fact that, and it's the same with any bidding game, it's dynamically changing every time. Like which city, which tile, how many arrows, where the Hussites are, and what's the ability of the tile. The relative value of each city to each player is different. So every single time somebody goes, okay, I'm going to go there and I'm going to bid 2, you've got to recalculate. Like you were saying, you've got to think, right, is it worth, do I really want this? Is it worth 3 for me to stay here? Or do I take the guards and do I go somewhere else? Is it worth me going somewhere else? And you're constantly having to reevaluate how much each one is worth.
It's
I
also
love that.
player position can be quite key because several times there, I was looking at number of horses. Like, right, Bill's got more horses than me. I don't care. It's unlikely to ever get to me when Bill picks something.
Right.
If Bill goes
because
first,
he's there.
Because he's there.
Yeah.
The chance
Oh, I
will
didn't
be
think about that.
long before I need to put anything down, it'll be completed.
Yeah.
So where him going
Yeah.
first, you going before me
Is
a lot more
right.
dangerous because I'm
When
almost
I was
gonna have to drop something
choosing-
down.
When I was choosing which colours to harvest on certain things, I was looking at the colours that you guys, the
Yes.
people in front of me and
Yeah.
the people
I hadn't
after.
even thought of
So if
that.
I could choose, like when you had 3 yellows, I didn't mind having a yellow
Because
because
Yeah,
I knew you weren't going to make me spend that yellow.
yeah.
So I was trying to get different
So that
things.
feeling gives that extra level of right. Okay, but
There's things to look
do,
out for.
Do I need? Oh, are Bill and I going for the exact same thing? No. Do I have to outbid Bill on the horses? No.
Yeah.
Do all the end game scoring hexes come out?
Nope, not in a
Right, so
5-player
you
game.
don't. So you don't know at the beginning
Well,
of the game.
those
what
two-
it's
those
gonna
two
be.
They
Yeah,
had-
I had my eye on that one.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
make it interesting having that
Would you have gone with that one, Becky?
with the
Well, that's
there was
5
the 3
with
as well.
with
there.
5 arrows and a 3's with 4 arrows.
Yeah.
But there is a card that get that card.
Yeah,
That
that gives
gives
points.
Oh.
So with that one, that's as
Yeah.
bad,
But
almost
you've
valuable.
only got a 50% chance
Because
they'll
that
come out
tower
in
one was
different
huge,
rounds
wasn't it?
anyway.
That was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
If
in fact,
you're
you got
collecting the cards,
both
which
of
you
those
would.
as well.
Spotting
Yeah.
that, Rob getting both them.
Yeah.
Well, realising that Rob getting both. Rob getting them won it for you. If someone else had got one of the other ones, they may well have come.
I was
Exactly.
trying to-
I almost
when
got
they
that.
came- When they
But
came
only,
out, I just
it's
couldn't.
immediately,
think of the powers
there's
before.
only 2, but that's a lot
Yeah.
of points.
Mhm.
More so than my
Yeah.
one, because of course I had to spend them on it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
we're all done.
Yeah,
Thank you very
fantastic.
much to you all for joining me. Thank you very much to everybody who's been watching us live. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you're watching it back afterwards, leave me a comment. As I mentioned at the start, this is not a sponsored video and all of the advertising revenue goes to charity. So big thank you to all of my patron supporters for funding the channel. And if you like the content that I create and you want to support me directly, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. If you're interested, then at 8 o'clock tonight, so in just over 2 hours time, me, Becky and Robert are going to be playing the new version of Nippon, which originally came out in 2015. And tonight's video is a sponsored video, so we won't be giving any opinions of the game in tonight's video. But I'll tell you this, Nippon was my #1 favourite game of 2015 when it came out. And this new version is better. So there we go. I'll get that out of the way now. We're going to go for food now, and then we'll be back for that later on. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all next time.
Cheers,
everyone.
all. Bye.